Welcome in. Welcome. It's been a bit. I hope you guys are having a good one. Let me check out who has done the things with the peoples and the stuff. Shiny, congratulations on getting firsts. You win. The stream is yours. It's all dedicated to your honor. Let's go. Congrats. Hello to Speed. Hello to Revenant. Hello to Killmage. And hello to Cringy Kronk. Welcome on in. Welcome. Did I miss anybody? I did not. Alright, nice. I'm good. Either you're early or it's later than I thought. It is... Wait, testing? Can you guys hear me? Wait, do I have the right mic? Hold up. Yes, I do have the right mic. 1 second. I need to, disappear. I just realized something. Poof. A vanish. And poof, I'm back. All right, there we go. Yeah. This is now Warframe your early Prime Farm stream? Not quite. Not quite. But yeah, I really like the design of your early Prime. I don't remember if I said that on stream or not, but I do like her design a lot. I think she looks really good. I think the development team cooked. You've actually been able to catch streams recently. Sorry about that. It's all CalMage's fault. I believe it. He's been working me too hard in the Bitcoin mines.
Yeah, what did I do?
You're working Cringy Kronk to the bone in the Bitcoin mines. No, CalMage, everybody give CalMage your thoughts and prayers and stuff. He's still a sick kitty cat. He needs to get well soon. Bonnie Fan 145, hello, welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. But yeah, Cringy Kronk asked. Wait, let me scroll up. I lost the message already. Is this game or video of a game something I should know about? So, if you don't know about it, that is fine. That is what I am here for, to talk about what's going on. So this game that I'm not going to be playing today, it's called Bionicle Masks of Power, and it's not a game that exists, except it is, but not really. So the story to this is a Bionicle fan game that they've been working on for a long time. I think 8 years was the canon amount of time. And I had seen it, and I'd said multiple times on stream that when it comes out, it's a game that I wanted to play on stream. It is a Bionicle fan game, but LEGO has been pretty relaxed about, fan stuff. As long as people aren't, like, making buttloads of money off of it, they kind of don't really care what's going on in the fan creation scene until they did. So, a couple days ago, weeks ago. I don't know. I've lost track of time. Well, recently they started cracking down a lot harder on fan games and fan creation stuff. I should have researched this more before I started it, but I remember reading that that this is not the first fan game and fan creation to be targeted by LEGO recently. Like, they apparently have been getting a lot stricter about what they allow fans to make. So they sent the dev team for Bionicle Masks of Power, I don't know if it was like a cease and desist or something, but they spoke to them and they said, hey, we want you to stop working on this game because it's Bionicle IP and you guys don't own that. So I think it was something that they were definitely well within their right to do. But this decision has completely imploded the Bionicle fandom. Like, it's the only thing anybody in any Bionicle area is talking about at all. Maybe they plan to drop some Bionicle stuff soon. I mean, I doubt it. I really doubt it. That is what a lot of people have come to the conclusion of. They're like, oh, G3 coming soon, G3 coming soon. I don't think that's something that's gonna be happening. Actually, it was Kevin, the Space Penguin. He sent me some Duckbricks video where Duckbricks went over a bunch of reasons why he thought G3 wasn't coming back. And I was like, oh, you know what? These are compelling reasons. I think I'll be a sheeple and believe that it's not coming based on this one YouTube video I saw. But yeah, I think they probably just, like, changed their, like, PR team or their... I don't know. They just, I think LEGO probably just had an internal restructuring, and then the new people that took over were probably like, excuse me, there's a lot of people out there using the word Bionicle and it's ours. We should stop that. I mean, that's what I think probably ended up happening. I don't know. Calmage and Nahi sick at the same time. Sus. It is kind of sus. Calmage was blaming Nahida the other day for his illness. I don't think it's related, but you never know. Hello, Blah. Welcome on in.
It is.
Huh? You think that she did get you sick?
No, I think it's when I took her to the vet I got sick.
Ah, he's saying his trip to take her to the vet made him sick. That might be it. I did not connect the dots. Maybe it is Nahida's fault. I don't know.
Because I took her to the vet, and I hadn't gone anywhere else that week except to the vet. And then, like, the next day I had a sore throat.
Well, I don't know how well you guys can hear Gremlin. Oh, the background music stopped. That is my fault because I was reorganizing my computer and I moved all the songs to a different folder and I didn't realize it would mess up my playlist. Fun times. So now I gotta manually click next song. If you guys notice, there's a big chunk of time where there's nothing happening. That's called my attention to. I probably just didn't notice that the song ended. Well, yeah, Neb, it's the only thing happening for Bionicle. Fair. I mean, but everybody's up in arms. Everybody's like, this is the worst possible thing. Boycott LEGO. How dare they make this decision and destroy the livelihood of, like, I think that's, most people are kind of overreacting. I feel like it is tragic that people poured so many years and so much effort into a game that now they cannot release. I feel like that's tragic, but I, again, feel like it's something LEGO was within their right to do. And getting angry at them for that is kind of not something worth doing. I don't know. Anyway, I think people are just surprised because it's an uncharacteristic thing. Because I think, yeah, recently they've kind of changed how they approach fan content, and it surprised people. Anyway, hello, Fazbear fan. Welcome on in. What's going on? So yes, good question. What is going on? So today, I'm not going to be streaming the game because we don't have any access to the game, but the developers did release 2 versions of a walkthrough where they take you through the whole game that they have developed up until this point. There's one with developer commentary and one without developer commentary. I kind of want to watch the one with developer commentary just because I really like kind of behind the scenes bonus content like that. Like, you know, if some DVD has a developer commentary, I usually, well, I mean, not for my first watch through of it, but I usually try to like it. If there's a lot of swears, I'll probably swap to the non-developer commentary. I don't know. This is a blind reaction for me. I have not seen any of this content yet up until this point, so I wanted to save it for stream specifically. But I figured I was going to play this game on stream, and I don't have the game to play, so I don't know. Giving my thoughts on somebody else playing the game is my next best thing, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, it would be kind of a watch-along / reaction stream. So if that's not something you're into, I totally appreciate it. I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't watch for this one. But it is something that I really want to do. I really wanted to play this game on stream, and I really want to experience what it was like, even if I can't control the little guy on screen myself. I still want to see what life they breathed into the island of Machinelli. Catboy got sick from sick cat place. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. I dislike the action. I understand the thought process behind it. I disagree with it, but I can't change anything. That's a pretty good sum up of it, I think, Neural. Hello, welcome on in. Ah, you're also a Bonnie fan. Well, welcome on in double to you. Do you think Bionicle's cringe? Well, you're not obliged to watch the stream. I happen to think Bionicle is super cool. Elder Scrolls remakes. Any sort of fan project around a company that still exists has always been with the understanding the company could shut us down, and we know that. We have to be okay with that because we're in a legal gray area. Yeah, I mean, I think they were on friendly teams with LEGO in the past. Question mark? I don't know. I'm going to read through their public statement for you guys once we're done with the just chatting screen and we tab over. But yeah, that's fair. Just rip the Bionicle off and make it into Schmionicle, the Schmask of Schmite. Funny you should mention that, Cringy Kronk. I think that's what they're going to end up doing. but more on that when we tab over. But yes, I think they're gonna make a totally. So they're scrapping the game that they spent 8 years working on, but they're gonna keep the development company around, and they're going to make content inspired by question mark Bionicle. I don't know. Anyway, oh, I've heard other people, Fazbear fans, say that Twitch is weird about locking them out of their accounts for random amounts of time. So you're definitely, excuse me, not the first viewer who has commented that. New team is Team Unmasked. Yep. Suspect that project was too easy to mistake for an official product. Probably, yeah. It's true. I think a lot of times when I would bring it up in chat, a lot of people would think that it was an official project too. Anyway, let's tab over to the official statement that they did. I'll read through it, and then we are going to watch the commentary. Yay! Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to move my screen. We'll keep the background music on for now, but I'll pause it once it gets to, once we start the thingamajigger. Alright, I think we're good. Yay! So this is the official website at maskofpower.com. I'm just gonna speed read through this real quick. Bionicle Mask of Power. For the past 8 years, Team Kanohi has been at work creating Bionicle video game of our dreams. That project has taken many shapes during that time, from Mask of Power Legacy to Trials of the Great Spirit, and ultimately to Bionicle Masks of Power as you see it today. We've been transparent about the hardships our team has faced over the past year as we work to release the first look at Bionicle Masks of Power, the Free the Band demo, which is a reference to the Inika era, where LEGO had some free the band promotion where you were supposed to free a literal band that like the Paraka captured. It was an odd promotion. Anyway, after many years of hard work, our team was in the final stages of bug fixing and polishing for the demo's release. We had planned to shadow drop the demo on August 10th, 2025. Unfortunately, it seems like that will no longer happen. The LEGO group has asked our team to shut down our project in its entirety and remove Bionicle masks of power from the public eye. Although we're unable to release the demo, we wanted to share a complete video walkthrough of the entire demo in its current state. Please keep in mind that the demo still had 3 months of polish to undergo before the launch, meaning that the footage contains many known issues. However, we are still incredibly proud of what our team has accomplished and wanted to take this last chance to share it with all of you. Alright, and then it talks a bit about the background with LEGO and how they are going to make a new game called Project Rustbound. It does not seem like they're gonna do what I think Cringy Kronk suggested, where they keep the bones and slap new paint on. It does look like they are starting over from scratch, because it says they're still in the concept phase. So they'll probably take like, I don't know, features that they had planned to implement in the game, but I think it looks like they're starting all over. Yeah, so, and then they changed from Team Kanohi to Unmasked Games. And then, yeah. From the bottom of our hearts, we'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who has supported us over the long journey to get where we are today. We've grown from just a couple of Bionicle fans trying to make the type of game we wished we had as kids into a fully fledged independent game studio. And then, yeah, they thank everybody. Yeah. Well, there we go. Speed read through it for sure. So this is the demo without a commentary. I'm going to keep the sound off because we're going to watch the video now. Nigga era commercials were wild. Oh, hello, Joshua Time. Welcome on in. Yeah. Yeah, hold up. Let me play some more background music then. It looks like people have been talking. People have been talking. You can expect serial numbers filed off Bionicle game as their first game, and I'm okay with this. Hey, anything even vaguely reminiscent of Bionicle, I will be happy to experience. It'll probably take them another 8 years to make Project Rustbound, but if I'm still streaming then, I'm gonna play that one too. I don't know who the people in Team, it's not Team Kanohi. What's their new name? Unmasked Games. I don't know how old they are. I don't know anything about that background, Shiny. Wishlist for Massive Power has turned into a wishlist for Project Rustbound. Yeah, I mean, I still think it's something that I'd want to experience. I'm a little confused, Fazbear fan. What are you trying to say? Lego Bionicle's been around since like the year 2000, I think. So they have in fact been around for years. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the same for any IP that is owned by somebody. Yeah, and like I think. Was it what Neural was saying earlier? Let me scroll up. No, it wasn't Neural. Might have been Shiny? I don't know. Somebody said earlier in the chat, like, yeah, if the parent company is still around and still doing stuff, they're not gonna want people doing anything with their intellectual property, regardless of whether or not they've done anything with it.
People have been doing stuff with the Lego Island franchise, though, and Lego hasn't done anything about that.
Oh? I'm not familiar with Lego Island. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna start cracking down. I have no idea.
I think the Lego Island stuff needs to be
Oh, I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with that particular situation. Anyway. Neb has the cat boy plague. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, somebody subscribed! Who did this? Who did this? Revit gifted a sub to Body Fan. Nice. Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you for supporting the stream, and I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your sub and enjoy not having ads and enjoy not being having emotes across all of Twitch. That's another thing that you get from subscribing. You also get access to a subscribers only channel in the Discord if you have your Discord linked to your Twitch. Haha. But yes, I have been a little sick today, and I've been sick for a little bit. Luckily, it's not nearly as bad as poor CalMage has had it. He's been kind of incapacitated some days, but I've been mostly okay. I'm just coughing and sneezing and stuff. Anyway, let's head out. I'm gonna head over here. So this is the exact same video that they have linked on their website, except it has the developer commentary. The other one doesn't have a commentary. We might swap to the other one. We'll see. It depends on how I feel while I'm watching it. But yeah, there we go. We'll just watch and hopefully learn some new things. It is 2 hours long, so hey, I figured that's the perfect time for a stream. We could watch it, pause it once in a while, give my thoughts, and then yeah, final things at the end.
Hello, Bionicle fans. My name is Jordan Willis, founder of Team Kanohi, the all-volunteer development team behind Bionicle.
What's that supposed to mean, CalMage?
Building the Bionicle game of our dreams. The project has taken many shapes during that time, from the legacy version of the game to Trials of the Great Spirit, and ultimately 2.0.
Okay, so this is basically what we read on the website, I think.
We are deeply grateful for their hard work and the support of the Bionicle community. Through it all, we've endeavored to communicate openly with the LEGO group.
How is the volume? Does it need to be louder or quiet?
For fan projects
okay.
in good faith. Unfortunately, the LEGO group's stance on fan works appears to have changed. Despite our efforts to work with them, we have been asked to shutter the project in its entirety. Transparently, we are surprised by this development, given our project's age and the LEGO group's reputation for amicable relationships with fan projects. Nonetheless, we are beheld to their whims and have no choice but to comply. We are particularly aggrieved to inform you that we had planned to launch the upcoming Free the Man demo on August 10th. The demo is feature complete.
It's too bad. Like, it would have been really cool if we could at least have the demo.
Although we are unable to release the demo, before we scrub the project from the internet full, we wanted to share a complete walkthrough of the project in its current state. Please keep in mind that we still had 3 months of polish to complete before launch, meaning that what you're about to see has known issues. However, we are still very proud of what we've built. In addition to the full walkthrough, we are posting a companion video that includes developer commentary, and we'll be sharing more content from the game's development. You can find that link.
I have seen other,
you might be wondering, what's next for
not
Team Kanohi?
walkthroughs, but like teasers
with the
for
brand, but we aren't done
the game.
We plan
And
to take
they've
past
looked
8
very
years of
well
experience
polished, I
working on
thought.
Masks of Power to create a brand new original IP from our team. Stay tuned. And so, without further ado,
wow,
that's good.
That was really good. Yeah,
that's a smooth transition.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right. Do we start now?
Yeah, starting.
I guess yeah.
That was a good intro, Joe. All right.
All right.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
What's up?
Hi.
To
Hello.
the video game.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do it without the developer commentary?
Now? Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. All right, you first, Joe.
Start with Joe. And I am Joku1231, or Jordan Willis. I am the project lead creator, founder of Team Kanohi, and
I like
also
all the
do a
little
lot of programming.
swaying on the vines. Looks pretty cool.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Francisco Perez. I'm the lead composer of the project.
Oh, little Fiku spider.
I've been
That was
working
cute.
on this game like for 7 years, I think. And Yeah, people call me Pancho as well, so...
This is very calming. Little jungle
Yeah, I
scene.
am Pascal Krabbe, also known as Freedom Coder, and I'm the lead technical
I like the menu.
artist and also, I don't know, guy for everything that just falls under the gutters. And yeah, I've been working on it for, I think, 4 years at this point, and that's me.
Hey, I'm Garrett. I am the audio design lead, one of the
there. I'm
composers and project manager
Can I
for
open
Massive
that?
Power. I'm
Back
lead.
up. There we go.
Hey.
I just wanted to read what this said. Okay. It's just saying report bugs, engage with the community. Okay. That is all. But yeah, do you guys... Okay, well, they haven't actually started talking about the game yet. They're just introducing themselves. But if you guys... I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Did you want to continue watching the developer commentary? Did you want to swap to the other one? Let me know. Might be better to watch without commentary first. But the thing is, it's 2 hours. So watching it without commentary means that we're never going to get the commentary. Because when are we going to spend another 2 hours watching a... I don't know. I really appreciate insights that they have. But yeah, maybe not, I guess.
Hello,
So we
Bio.
already saw that. We're over here. Oh, this one's a little louder. Is it a little louder? I'm turning it down. How's that volume? True. That's true. Parrying. Oh, yo. Okay, no. What the heck are these more videos? Get out of here. Okay, okay. Got, was that Nui Rama or something up there? No! I got yoinked! Just jamming out on the forest floor. Okay, just a lot of cutting back and forth. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Total quest started. Welcome to the jungle. Ooh, I don't know if I like that UI. Like the health and mana or elemental energy or whatever that is. That's very early Lego games looks for sure. See, they got like this Skyrim kind of directions on top. Got the Kanoka discs behind the mask and whatnot. Yeah, that definitely looks like something that Lego would have in their own games. What? Lego, not Lego. Lewa does look like super ready for battle though, like all crouching down and with his axe ready to swing. Oh, okay, so I guess those are save points. How dare Buddha style. Also, hello. Welcome on in. Oh, for a moment I thought that was a Matoran. I'm like, no, don't kill the little Matoran. What are you doing? You know, Nebvaux is a great setting for a TTRPG homebrew campaign, just saying. I actually was planning... Oh, yo, the mask just, like, popped off. That's cool. I was actually planning on running a Bionicle TTRPG at one point. Had a whole plot planned out, but the problem was there is a Bionicle TTRPG system in place. Oh, that looks... Oh, there's a ranged attack. Okay. I was gonna say, that looks really annoying to try and hit. Okay, looks like elemental energy regens slowly over time. Why isn't he using it more? It's range, and you're against a flying enemy, but whatever. So Red Star Games has a system called Duranai Nui, and it was really dense and a pain to learn. So I never actually... Okay, here, hold up. Let me go back. So I never actually, like, got into the system, and so the game kind of fizzled out because of that. It was a pain to learn. That being said, if you like learning GURP-style systems, yeah, check out Red Star Games' Duranai Nui. It is, in fact, a Bionicle TTRPG. Nicktoons Logo, welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Welcome on in. I have Mixels. I think I know what that is. Like, I know that there are Mixel Bionicle sets. I did not know that there was a TV show, right? Am I thinking of the right thing? I don't know. Crashed and burned before I left the ground. Yeah, because I was... It was too much for my poor brain to try to shove another system in there. Pain. Yeah, it was completely my fault. If I hadn't procrastinated learning the system, who knows? It might have gotten off the ground. I won't let you link either of your accounts to Discord for some reason. Oh, that's odd. That's not something I'd be able to help out with much. I'd probably see if you could find some help guides for that. Calmage, wow. Tala, alright, cool. Toliwa, what are you doing here? Think Matanui you came. I like the... that Rama was no match for me. Is that right? I'll be sure to save myself the trouble next time. Sorry, I like listening to these voices. I like how synthesized they sound. It's a very robotic voice. I know that there are a lot of Matoran words that you can translate English into Matoran, but like, I don't know. I don't know if they're actually using that or if they're just talking gibberish. It's hard to tell. I mean, they're definitely not reading the entire line word for word. But, like, I don't know if they're saying, like, random phrases like, hi there, thank you, hello. Like, I don't know enough about Motoric to know that. I only know the words that are used in the books and the franchise. I know some people have done, like, a whole bunch of, like, in-depth world creation language hammering out for Motoric. But I'm not one of them. What? Huh? Oh. Wait, do you hear that? Yeah, I heard the word Toa. Central outpost, they're signaling for help. By the Great Spirit, there must be more Rama up ahead. Toa, will you aid them? We can't abandon our post. Naturally. Will you two be alright here? We were fine before, we'll be fine now. Oh, I'm asking for a reassignment when we get back to Likaro. Toa, I'm opening the gates now. Please go make sure the central outpost is safe. Alright, cool. I'm gonna rewind that and just, like, listen to the voices again, because I really like the way they sound. Sorry. So whatever they're saying, it's definitely not whatever the text is saying. But I did catch a couple Bionicle words, like Vahi and Koli, and Liwa said something that sounded very Bionicle-esque, like Puku Puku or something. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I like that little saving logo with the three virtues spinning around. So yeah, I mean, it does sound intentional. Like, it doesn't sound like it's just gibberish, but it is definitely not something that I understand. I'm not quite sure what exactly they're saying. I was touching water insta-kill you. Oh no, you can swim, let's go! So I assume that little circle next to him is how long he can hold his breath. I'll have to hold my breath next time he goes down there. Afterburner 1, skill gear. The Toa can equip skill gears found on their journey to upgrade their abilities. To equip a skill gear, open the Toa screen on the navigator tab. Select desired skill on the right side of the screen. The number of skill gears each Toa can have equipped is limited, so consider which you might find most helpful. That's an interesting mechanic. Because, I mean, obviously you want to collect masks and you want to collect, I don't know, discs or something, but gears, that's a new one. The water looks so clear. I'm getting thirsty just looking at it. Oh my goodness. Oh, what does that say? That says Toa NA Navigation. Yeah, Toa Navigation is what it says up top. Oh, I like the 3D-ness of this. Oh, I like that. That is really cool. You'll be doing hero stuff in no time. Nice. Who died? Hello, Squirrelich. Welcome in. Bionicle Masks of Power died. It's very tragic. TLDR, we talked about it quite a bit before the stream. The little navigator thing that he pulls up looks a lot like a toy that you'd find in, like, I don't know, a McDonald's meal, like in the early 2000s too. Kind of like that. Oh, I guess he's just in like a ready stance versus a non-ready stance. Because, yeah, now he's gripping his sword and he wasn't before. Fiku. But yeah, TLDR is, this was a Bionicle fan project, Oh, hey, bullet berries, let's go! I assume, well, here. Let's see if we can rewind and, yeah, that's a heal. See, he's not at full health, and now he is. Oh, I guess you grab it and then you have to use it. So I guess you could save it for later. But yes, this was a fan game that LEGO gave the cease and desist to, so it is not something that's ever going to be released. They were in the process of making a demo for the game, and it was going to be out in August, and they are no longer allowed to release the demo, so they this is a walkthrough of the demo that they recorded and posted on YouTube, and I'm just watching the walkthrough. Mask power. Konohi Miru. Alright, jump and double jump. Thank you, CalMage, for that delightful. Oh, well, it's got a bunch of game mechanics. Like, honestly, the Mask of Levitation, I feel, is, like, kind of pretty trash compared to, like, you know, Masks of Flight and stuff that come later. But as far as, like, game mechanics go, it does seem to add a lot of nice quality of life to the game. I kind of like that. So if you want to double jump, you gotta swap to the Miru, and then it's gonna use, like, elemental powers or something. Alright, take care, Shiny. Have a good one. I do hope you know he's not actually being serious. There is no MLP Bionicle Walter White thing actually planned. He's just saying dumb things. How lore accurate is it? So far, I mean, the power gears are new, but other than that, it does seem pretty lore accurate so far. The first beer of Bionicle did focus heavily on Rahi attacks from the Great Spirit, or not the Great Spirit, from Makuta. And that does seem to be the threat currently. Oh, is that a save point? Oh no, that was like a little hut. Tuli. That was a close one. You should check on Captain Aneku. He could be injured. He's in the barracks just ahead. Don't worry, I'll make sure he's alright. It's very pretty. I do like the aesthetic of it. I think they do a great job of like the whole treetop jungle look. Hello. Our captain, Aneku, will want to see you after that. He's just up the ladder behind me. Thank you, kind drummer. I'll speak to him. Are you sure this isn't a dream you had after watching the Hub all day? Binging on PB on Rye because you're too sick to go to the store? I don't know what that means, but it's all a joke. He's not actually making a TTRPG, I promise. Toa, oh, whoa, no, that was way too fast. How is anybody supposed to read that? Toa, I couldn't help but notice you've got a navigator. That little device should make rescuing the band a snap. Oh! Oh! It's the Lake Koro band that was like playing flutes and horns and stuff. That's what the demo is. The demo is a walkthrough of Lei Wahi, where you have to save these little Lematoran. Oh, that's hilarious. That's why it's called the Free the Band demo. That's great. I think that's really funny. Neb, you have to drink a dew in memoriam for this game. Unfortunately, I don't have any dews on me, so I can't. Is it an Unreal Engine game? I haven't the foggiest. Wonder if they 3D scan Bionicle figures? I doubt it. There is a program called Studio that has a bunch of Bionicle pieces in it. Like if they wanted to get the models for the pieces, they could have probably gotten it from that without 3D scanning it. I'm sure there's other ways of getting it. They might have just made them all from scratch too. It's possible. I don't know. I'll have to check and see if they have a credits for things used. I doubt they 3D scanned them though, because I feel like that'd be a pain in the butt to animate. Galata Tridimensional, hello, welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. That's the one. You can use the navigator to access your map, track your missions, and all kinds of other stuff. Thanks, friend. I'll keep it in mind. I don't know why he's speeding through this dialogue so quickly. He's probably read it a billion times. Alright. Oh, he's got a cool little weapon. I like that. That was some fine work, Toho Hero. Thank you for coming to our aid. Your rank seems a little thin, Captain. What happened? Just before you arrived, we were preparing to perform the ancient ritual of the Leikini. The ritual requires Formator and music played during the ceremony. Oh, hey, this is the first time I've seen a Lematoran do tree speak. What gives? Okay, never mind. Somebody was asking if it was lore accurate. No, it was not lore accurate. These Lematoran are supposed to be using tree speak. They're supposed to be saying stuff like music play like every fourth word, and they're not. Unplayable. Unsubscribe. Formator and music play during the ceremony, who had arrived at this outpost just before the attack. The sounds from the band must have drowned the attention of the Nui Rama, who quick snatched the musicians and flew off into the jungle. We were too busy fighting off the swarm to stop them. The Rama have no respect for culture. Please, Toho, find the musicians and make sure they're safe. Without them, we can't perform the ceremony to open the gates of the Leikini. The celebration would be ruined. Also, on this pause thing, I'm noticing... Oh, it's probably because of his axe. I was gonna say, I didn't have a Leiwa toy as a kid, so, like, the fact that he's got, like, connectors on the tips of his fingers looks kind of weird to me. But it's probably so he could grab his axe. I hadn't even considered that. Worry not, Captain. These overgrown bugs are no match for the Toho of Air. Did you see which way they went? In the scuffle, I didn't see where the Rahi took them, but if you ask around, some of the older guards may know more. Speak with the other guards, Toa. They may have some clues to where you can start looking. A grand idea, Captain. I'll meet you at the Kini when the band members have been saved. Getting the band back together. It's so funny. Oh, you can pet the burb! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Take that, Genshin Impact. Greetings, Toa. Are you well? This is quite an impressive outpost you've built out here, Captain. This is the central outpost of the Lewahi Wilds. We are the vanguard for the Laikini and perform scout duties to repel the Rahi in the area. It's dangerous work, not for the faint of heart. Yeah, they're not using tree speak. This is disgusting. Anything else? Couldn't help but notice that massive stone mask in the foul swamp bears a bit of resemblance to a certain Toa hero. Don't you think? Why Toa? That is the gate to the sanctuary. The sanctuary houses the Laikini, a temple built to honor the mighty Toa heroes who are said to be sent by Motunui himself to defend the Matoran and hold back the darkness. All that for me? I'm flattered. Oh, I just noticed, it is a place of great spiritual import. Rescue those Matoran Toa and you can sit your eyes upon it yourself. You can see his mouth moving behind his mask during his dialogue options. That's a nice detail that they didn't have to add, but they did. I like that. Of course, now that I say it, they didn't do the last option, so you're just gonna have to take my word on it, okay? Trust me, bro. Greetings, Toa. Thanks for the battle help back there. I overheard the captain telling you about the missing band. Too bad. I love their music. You'll not miss them long. Did you see where they went? Been hearing a commotion from here in the meandering heights. I'd check out the area and make sure one of the musicians is right nearby. Got it. Any word of the others? Oh yeah, see that? You can see his mouth moving. If I had to guess, I'd say you should investigate the abandoned quarry to the south. The ruins there once housed many Lematoran, but the Rahi forced them to flee many moons ago. It's nothing but ramen nests now. Be careful, Toa. Sounds like the perfect place to hide a Matoran. Why does he speed through the dialogue so fast? Thank you for your help. Good luck. Hope you get them back soon so we can open the gates to the Laikini. Just in the cookie, yellow. Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. We are watching a playthrough of Masks of Power. Because we can't play it for ourselves. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bonnie fan. Yeah, I unfortunately am not going to be very much help. What is a Gamatoran doing here? Probably being a tourist? I don't know. Hail, Toa. I'm honored to be in your presence. I'm a Gamatoran here from Gaokoro. I was hoping to seek help from the lay Matoran guards, but it seems they have problems of their own. Oh yes, I took a boat all the way here from the northeastern part of our island. Gaokoro is a humble village set atop a series of lily pads just off the coast. Where I come from, beautiful beaches and gentle jungles surround us, reminding us of the protection that Gali, our wise spirit of water, brings. Be happy to provide our assistance if you ever find yourself on our shores. Oh hey, I also just noticed the little brain pieces that they have are glowing. Like you could see the glow of it lighting up the interior of the Gamatoran's mask. That's also a cool detail that I like. I should be fine, yeah. I didn't get hurt in the scuffle. The guards are focusing on keeping the other Matorans safe while you took care of the rest. I'm a little shaken, but I know the Toa of our island can protect us. I need help, Toa. The boat crew I traveled with are trapped on a plateau in the Foul Swamp. Our boat was snatched by some massive flying Rahi creature and dropped there. Okay, so that explains why they're in Lake Koro. I fell out and ran to this outpost for help, or Lewahi, I guess. But it seems the guards are busy at the moment. Okay, so you got the side quest. So you got the main quest of freeing the bands, and a side quest of please help my friends, Toa. They are stranded. Far from home. Supplying you the best I can. The problem is the frequency of shipments. We keep running out before the next one arrives. Maybe you could fill smaller orders more often. Filling the orders is not the problem. The problem is getting here without getting snapped up by some Rahi beast. What are you two yammering about? Wait, does he have a corrupted mask on? Oh, hello, Toa. Como and I are just discussing some issues with our weapon shipments. He's got red eyes, which is not necessarily a sign of evil, but his mask is black, and the two factors combined And he's standing in the shadows, so I can't really tell if it's an infected mask or not, but I'm very suspicious. Hello, Trekkie. Welcome on in. Hey, hope you are having a good one. We are watching a playthrough of Bionicle Masks of Power. Yay! Oh, hello, Dimos Z. Welcome on in. He has a dark green mask. Okay. I'll take your word for it. It's a little hard to tell. But welcome. Hope you are having a good one. Weapons. Discs, to be specific. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, yes. You're right. It shows on his little, here is dark green. Kruka Gamer. Hello. Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. We are watching a playthrough of Bionicle Masks of Power. Yay. I'm Como Master Discsmith. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Toa. Except the guy who's playing it speeds through the dialogue at like Mach 3 and you can't read it. And I'm Boreas, second commander of the Gecko Bird Force. I do appreciate that they're talking to every Matoran, because that is something that I would want to do if I was playing the game. I want to know every bit of dialogue. What's the problem with the shipments? Your weapons are discs. Gecko Bird Force. I must be going. I don't know why he's taken a billion years to choose. So your shipments have been arriving late. Oh, just that we'll sometimes run out of discs in between shipments. The region is just too perilous to risk coming out here more often. I delivered the shipment this time before because my usual courier was attacked by bog snakes. He refuses to attempt the route again. Oh, we got another side quest, probably. Anything I can do? I don't think so. It's just the way things are now. Infected Rahi are running rampant. You could defeat the Makuta. That would help. Oh, yeah. Oh, finally, a simple task. Liwa. Don't worry, Toa. We'll get things sorted out here. Don't let us keep you from your quest. I like that exchange. That was cute. I'm confused. How would a disc be an effective weapon? The disc is thrown with enough force at an enemy, it can stun it, make it run away, or, if you're lucky, knock off its mask. Huh. Discs can fly fast and far, provided they're crafted by a master discsmith. Like you. Exactly. What was I gonna say? Something about discs. Oh, well. Can't think about it. Brain empty. Did you remind me what the Gecko Bird Force is? You probably heard of the Takoro Guard, right? We're like them, but better. Oof, we can tree hop and wind fly with our Rahi mounts. But better. Let's go. You ride these creatures? Naturally. Oh, look, there's a little kite in the background. That's cute. Can I ride one of these creatures? Well, you're a little big for the Kiwa here. Well, at least I can wind sprint. Maybe we can find you a Gecko sometime. Just cute. Yeah, see, you can pet the critters and the burbs in this game. This is what you need to do in every game. Oh yeah, there is fall damage unless you're using your Mask of Levitation. I forgot. Oh well, I guess you didn't even need to do that. Doesn't look like a very far to drop. Toa, welcome to our little camp. Thanks, little one. Quite the setup. That's no accident. We chose this place to monitor the gateway to the sanctuary in the Foul Swamp. We also guard this meditation stone from the Rahi in the area. I don't know quite how they work, but they've been here for as long as we have. They must be important. You mean you guys didn't put them there? We found a good number of broken meditation stones in the wilderness, which means the Rahi are fond of destroying them. Nobody really knows why. They don't do much for us, but you are a Toa hero. I wonder if the stone would reveal its secrets to you. Probably like a save game mechanic. I wouldn't be surprised. Ah, Ed Santo, welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Meditate. Oh, fast travel. Okay. So it's like a bonfire, I guess. I don't know. Save game fast travel node. pretty straightforward. Yeah, oh, that's what I was gonna say about the discs, is, oh, by Matanui, it's hopeless. What's the matter? Oh, hello, Toa. Gosh, you're even taller in real life. These hotshot Goku pilots have no respect for proper tool care. How am I supposed to fix up their saddles with these? Hopeless. Aw, poor little guy. The enemies that you fight, it seems more a focus on reduce their health to 0 than knock off their masks. Like, and they just stay lying there after you defeat them. So it's looks like it's less of a save them from Makuda's influence and more of a kill them. It looks like he's just beating them up till they die. Telever, thanks for fighting off those awful ugly bugs. I can't stand insects. Why are you in the jungle then? You may be in the wrong line of work. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't I know it? Poor guy. Do you see where the Rama lift took the other Matoran? You know, I did hear some yelling from the Foul Swamp. That might be a good place to start. I saw a small swarm. Oops, I forgot I needed to pause. I saw a small swarm of Rama nest making on the broken platforms there. Hope you aren't afraid of heights. Speaking of heights, I do like that little hanging animation when he was hanging off the side of the buildings. It looked very cool. Neb lulls you to sleep by narrating the critically panned 2025 classic hit video game Bionicle Masks of Power ASMR. Thank you, Julian. I wouldn't really call it ASMR. I think I did tag one of my streams ASMR once, and like I was yelling a lot, and somebody joined in, and they're like, I was expecting ASMR. This is just yelling, and I'm like, whoopsies. I don't think I have the patience for ASMR. But the background music is very chillaxing. I agree. Maybe they're beating the infested masks off of them. I mean, they are, because you see masks go flying everywhere, but then the Rahi just lays there on the ground forever after that. Like, I don't know. If they wanted to emphasize, oh, it just fell unconscious because its mask got taken off, then why hasn't it moved? It feels very... You beat them up till they die coded, and not beat them up till you knock off their masks and they go back to their normal lives coded. I don't know, just my thoughts. The toe of air, afraid of heights? This is hardly the time for jokes, little one. I think another Rahi was moving to the west towards the waterfall cliffs. Those cliffs are trouble. Unless you have wings, you'll need more than your Miru mask to cross them. But if I were a Rama who wanted to hide a Matoran, that's where I'd take them. Okay, well that's some good advice. I always hate it when there's some sort of parkour challenge and you think you can make it, but you're actually not able to make it until you get like some other item later, and then you don't know and you die like 1 billion times trying to make it, then you give up and then you come back later and it's so shrimple. Very frustrating. Probably left him knocked out because of the lingering effects of the endodermis. They're trying to detox, I guess. Maybe. I don't know about that. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Kelmage, when you get the chance, I think Blah is genuinely trying to join your campaign. More cliffs should be quick work, seeing I'm not afraid of heights. Well, I hope you find them, Toa. I know the other guards here really like their music. I don't know if we can start the ceremony without them. The Toa Vera afraid of heights. Ridiculous. I don't think he is afraid of heights, but that is kind of funny. It's a stretch, I know. It just irks me too. I mean, it's an interpretation of the game. Like, gotta have game mechanics in there somehow. Can't please everybody. The music is very chill. Toa, great spirit be praised. My friend is trapped and I cannot help him on my own. Your friend? Yes, just up ahead. I've been trying to keep him calm, but he's stuck in the vines. Let me see what I can do for your friend. Thank you, Toa. Another side quest. The aviary. Tornado. Okay, I mean that looks pretty cool. Instant dead. Oh wait, no. Off it goes. You know what? This kind of reminds me of, Did you see that, Toa? See it? I did it, little one. Thank you for helping. Oh, well, that was easy. You're kind to have stayed with him. Any friend of the jungle is a friend of mine. I think he was going back to his nest when he got trapped. He dropped this. Why don't you take it? I won't need it. Oh, his friend was the Rahi. I expected his friend to be a Matoran. It was like the Kiwa or whatever. Oh, I like that. But no, this vaguely reminds me of, was it Bionicle the game? It was the one where there were like 7 levels or something, and each one focused around a different Toa. I know there were a bunch of Bionicle games, but this is the one that was about the Toa Nuva, I think. I remember, yeah, the Pohatu level was like a minecart. Lean and collect all the... Ah! Thank you. Did I skip stuff on accident? I did. I pushed a button and it faceted forward the gameplay. Where did we leave off? I think we're a little past this. Oh no, I lost my spot. Okay, there we go. We left off here. I mean, clearly, they're very different games. But they're in the same setting and they're about the same characters. So, I mean, I don't know. It seems like a... It's a very different fight system. But, like, I don't know. The freeing the little friend from the vines thing just made me feel a little bit of nostalgia for it. Then you like fight Makuda's Takanuva at the end. No, that game always kind of disappointed me. Like that it didn't have elemental powers and mask powers, really. You just shot people with blasts of elemental energy and it was the same for every Toa. So I'm glad it looks like this one is using... both. Well, I mean, I guess the elemental abilities haven't really come in. Like, Liwa has his ranged blasts of air. Horn, flute, clarinet, and chime player. Oh, what was that? What just happened? I mean, I guess he activated his mask, maybe? I don't know. Binocular. What do you mean, cowboy? Well, hello, cowboy. Welcome in. Yeah, this also seems more beat 'em up with weapon rather than elemental energy. But hey, at least they have the masks, which I really appreciate. The new Rama are really tanky, especially compared to the other enemies, like the Fiku and stuff. I want, like, even for early game stuff, you'd think that, I don't know, they'd be a little easier. I mean, there's a lot of health restores scattered around, it looks like, and they don't seem to deal a lot of damage, so... like, it's not that big of a deal, but they do feel very tanky. Oh, Bionicle equals binocular. Oh! I see. Oh, wait, the little white things in his fingertips aren't to hold on to his axe. I don't know what they're there for then. I don't know. I never had the original Lewa toy. That was dramatic. Made it feel like it was another boss showing up. Nah, it's just another grunt. So it has a little icon over it. I'm wondering what that means. It probably has something to do with... I don't know. Maybe he gave him a damage over time or something? Ooh! That other one came out of nowhere. No, because that one had it even though... Oh, I bet it's the lock-on reticle. Yeah! Okay. That's what it is. It's saying... Okay. So this has a lock-on mechanic. Yeah, they didn't explain that with any tutorial pop-ups or whatnot. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I know in Duviri, I hate the lock-on mechanic. It's miserable, and I always turn it off every time I accidentally turn it on. What was that, Calmage? Poor Steve worked so hard on it. Listen, it's badly implemented, and it just makes you... It's a handicap to you. But I know in other games, it's really handy. Like, maybe it's just because in Warframe, so much of the game is free camera. To feel trapped in lock-on makes it feel worse. But yeah. I'm sure, yeah, in all the other games I've played that have had a lock-on mechanic, it seemed very good and helpful. Oh, yo, you can climb trees! Oh my goodness, this just opens up so many levels of exploration. Oh, no you can't. You can only climb them if they have little... Okay, he activated his Miru, that's what that was. If they have little sticks bolted into them. Hey there, Toa. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Of course, I'm not the only one who will thank you once the whole band is back together. I play Harmony, and Panak is tone helpless without my lead. Oh, they got a band member. I didn't realize being in a band was such a contest of skill. I believed it was more collaborative. Heck, you'd be surprised. Maybe you'd like to try... Oh my goodness. Maybe you'd like to try playing my part sometime. See how well it goes. Or a Toa hero has more important matters. Yes, that's it. I should get back and meet with the band. See ya, Toa. Okay, so he hasn't opened up his map for a long time. So I don't know if there was like something marking that he needed to go up there. But I would have never found the Matoran. Those little sticks bolted onto the side of the tree were impossible to see. Like they were really obscure. And B, I wouldn't even know to look up in the tree because that's the first time you've had to climb something all game. And there was no like marker saying, hey, the little Matoran's up here. Like, again, he hasn't opened up his map. And there is no mini-map. So I don't know if the Matoran are marked on the map or not. But that seems like a terrible design choice that is going to leave you wandering in circles for like the entire level. And it's a huge level from what I can tell. Like, it is a really huge level, but there's no way to tell which way to go. Like, there's no, I don't know, sparkles to follow, nothing. I mean, the Matoran did tell you go into the swamp, go to the waterfall, but there's no sign saying waterfall this way. Oh, he's running on all fours, what the heck? Well, on all threes. That is, you know what, that's kind of Lewa coded. I would be very shocked if I saw any of the other Toa doing that, but that's kind of funny. I have Lewa. I think it's just to make him different from Tuntahu. Hello, Spaced Equation. Welcome on in. Oh, they had friendly little Hodo beetles. They're so cute. I love all the cute little Rahi designs. Spaced Equation. Calmage wants to know if you... Location discovered. Foul Swamp. Alright. Well, this looks dangerous. But also very pretty. He wants to know if you want to join his campaign. It's a joke campaign. There is no campaign. But it's like some sort of MLP X Walter White X Bionicle X Undertale X some like 6 other franchises joke campaign. He says no, it's real. Oh, I can hear a bunch of little rahi froggies. Ooh. That was something. The sound design in this game is very good. I like it. A teeny itty bitty nitpick, but I kind of like how there's no, or I kind of don't like how there's no like pooling of the water around his legs as he walks, like no ripples. I mean, they do have the little splash effect, but that's it. I mean, I guess they probably don't want to tank performance. Oh, bog snakes! There were, Gomatoran. Maybe it does, I don't know. Calmage is asking why it didn't have RTX support. Oh, they can't go in the water, interesting. Oh, they can, never mind. There should be Gomatoran around here if there are bog snakes. But that enemy had a much more appropriate feeling amount of health compared to the Nuiramas. Like, the Fiku were super, squishy. The Nuiramas were super tanky, but that one felt like the perfect amount. Yeah, how's a Matoran supposed to make that jump? I guess it got broken by the Rahi, probably. Uh-oh. Oh, yo! There was just a great Kakama just sitting there. Heck yeah. Switch masks. There's a mask wheel. Okay. That's cool. I wonder if you need to find masks, I mean, probably, for every individual Toa. Oh, there was no, like... There's no wheel that appears. Like, I was expecting, like, a Warframe style gear wheel to open up. But I guess you just, every click of the scroll wheel scrolls to a different mask, and you just have to know the order they're in. Or ooh, I don't think I've noticed Lewa's attack combos before. They look really cool. Yeah, like that one right there. That little vaulty attack he does with his axe. I like that. That looks really good. But yeah, I mean, especially if the Toa is facing away from you, you can't really tell which mask he's wearing. Oh wait, no, it's probably gonna show up in this corner, where their health and stuff is over here. Never mind, I take it back. A Toa, rescue saving me? You know, if I had my Gaku bird, I wouldn't be stuck up here. I dare say I could use a Gaku bird myself, little one. I guess getting down from here means a bit more work for both of us. Well, the hard part is over for me, Toa. I'll quick return to the sanctuary now. I hope everyone else is all right. Oh, I just noticed, as he's turning the camera, because I was looking at the mask over here to see if it changed to the Kakama if he swapped back. But the light is reflecting off of the mask and off of your health bar, which is a detail I don't think I've ever seen in a game before. I think that's completely unnecessary, but also really cool. I kind of like that. That's really cool. See? Look at that. I guess that's why it looked so incredibly bright when we started the game, because it was at an angle where the sun was like illuminating it. I like that. That's really cool. I've never seen something like that before. Hello, Wasabi Cheetah. Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Ooh, that dealt chonka. Well, I don't know if it dealt a chonka damage, but it looked very satisfying. But yeah, hope you are having a good one. We are watching the walkthrough of Masks of Power. I did start it off with the developer's commentary one, and then I swapped to this one, and I think we probably made the right decision because I have been chattering quite a bit. Oh, a snail. Parawahi snail is cute. It's also making ominous noises. Oh, that might be just the background sound for this. Oh, there's like a little shrine thing. What the heck? Is that a great mask? Oh. Alright, what's it say? I think that's oh, creatures. CREATUTO. No, it's not creatures. RS. Creators. Yeah, what's that? Hold up. Oh, I'm gonna embarrass myself not being able to read fluent Bionicle. Is that an H or an M? I think that's an H. IHIERHANENT. Inherent? No. I can't read. What exactly is bionicle technology / biology? That is a good question. Oh, you know what? That might be an E. You just can't see the top little bar scratch very well. So that would be E. Yeah. Yeah, creators are something. What exactly is bionicle technology / biology? So bionicles are biomechanical. So they're a fusion of mechanical pieces and biological pieces. So they have lungs, they have muscles, they have, I don't know, probably more things than just lungs and muscles, but those are the only things I can think of off the top of my head. Eyeballs, maybe? I don't know if their eyes are fully organic or not. But they're interspersed with mechanical pieces. They do have armor on top of everything, and then they have like pistons and stuff. So it's kind of a seamless blend of mechanical and yeah, biological stuff. So like if you took out if you completely separated the robotic stuff from the non-robotic stuff, neither would be able to function on its own. Like you could not have the robot operating solely apart from the biological stuff because it's missing like a lot of things that will give you functions. And same with the organic stuff, you cannot have it operating completely separate from the robotic stuff because it's missing like support and it's missing all sorts of crazy stuff happening. So they're kind of like a seamless blend. Grievous is a bionicle? No, Grievous is I wouldn't call him a bionicle. I call him more a cyborg because he has a package of like lungs and stuff in his torso, and he's got his brain in his eyes. But like all of his limbs are purely mechanical. So like he does have a life support system in him, and he does have organic pieces contained in him, but like he might be a bionicle. Yeah, never mind. I would say he was.
I'm a bionicle Walter White.
Yeah, they're kind of like General Grievous. Yeah, kind of. Like, I'm hesitant to call him a bionicle, but yeah, it's very similar to him. Hello, Jeskai Angel. Welcome in. Well, Neb, you call yourself a bionicle fan? How embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Heart, spleen, ligament. Yeah, those are definitely biological pieces. All right, hold up. I gotta translate this. Does he scroll in more, or is this the best shot we get? Yeah, that is an E. Creators are, move the chat out of the way. R-E... So it's an M. I-M-P-E... REAN impermanent. Creators are impermanent. Their creations are everlasting, maybe? EVE something L something STING. Yeah. So it says creators are impermanent, their creations are everlasting. That's really sad. Especially since this creation... this is the only thing we're going to be able to see of it. Hello, Freddy Fazbear. Welcome on in. Are you ready for Freddy? Nah. But welcome in nonetheless. No, it's... LEGO doesn't have a copyright on the concept of biomechanical fusions. They have a copyright on the name Bionicle. They're not going to DMCA Lucas. Well, I'm embarrassed that it took me as long as it did to read that. Okay, so yeah, it does change in the top. Oh, and it's got a little cycle that shows you how long you can stay speeded up. Well, that's your mask power, I guess. Oh, and it regenerates pretty quickly. Okay, so it doesn't use elemental energy, which makes sense. Wow, okay, speaking of things that are non-canon in this game, the Mask of Speed goes like way faster than that. That being said, as a Titania player, sometimes there is such thing as too much speed in a video game, so it makes sense that they would nerf it for the purposes of being a video game. Parker Solomon, welcome on in. I hope you are having a good one. Oh, hey, it's that giant mirror he was talking about. So this is the gate that we need all 4 musicians to open. I like their music. That's cute. I'm sure Disney would find a way of suing LEGO into oblivion before that happens. Good old Disney and good old Nintendo. Always with the sue happy. Actually, nah, Disney doesn't really sue people as much as Nintendo does. But yeah, big company do big company things. Mechalogical, that's a cool name for it. I don't think I've heard it before. Mask, after all, can't make your brain run faster. I think it does, though. Like, it gives you enhanced reaction time. I mean, you probably can't think faster, but your reaction time is actually buffed when you wear the Kakama. Oh. Oh, is this a Comatorn? Hail Toa, may Volo Na illuminate your path. Greetings, friend, you're a long way from home. Indeed, it's rather muggy here. I miss the shimmering halls of the Great Telescope. Have your studies yielded anything interesting about our moon? Volona has much to teach us, Toa. I believe we barely scraped the surface, so to speak. Some believe it is Matanui's homeland, and the place all Matoran return to when we expire. Others believe it is the domain of the Makuta, and it looms in our sky as a grim reminder of his wrath. Ah, this is some interesting... These are some neat little nods. Because, yeah, I guess I hadn't thought about that before. There would be moons in the sky of Matanui. But not actually moons because we are on the moon. So, the original planet... So, I mean, I don't know if they're talking about Spherus Magna or Boda Magna, but yeah, that's actually some good theories, Mr. Astronomer. Oh, dang, I did not know that, Gronk. Sent a dad a cease and desist. Oh my goodness. Pain. It doesn't because your brain is in the real world controlling the oh, pff, I thought you meant like the characters. I didn't realize you were talking about the actual player of the video game. I thought you were talking about like Toa Pohatu when using the Kanohi Kakama. Sorry, just catching up with chat. I missed quite a few. Or perhaps it's just a moon. Certainly Toa, just as Motunui is just an island. Don't tell anybody, Toa, but I believe I'm on the cusp of something big. From certain angles, I can almost see what it looks like. Handmade structures on Voluna's surface. I just need to be sure. Handmade structures? Are there Matoran on that thing? That's what I want to find out. That strange red comet toward the southeast. What do you know of it? Oh, talk about a fast day-night cycle. The Red Star. It's said to be a conduit of prophecy directly from Motunui themselves. The Turaga spend a great deal of time studying it. When it dims, it's said to prophesize a coming darkness. When it brightens, it prophesizes abundance. And what do you think? Well, it sure is something, isn't it? Pointless to deny that. I just don't think anybody knows what. Neat contraption there. What's it for? This is the best I could do with the components I could lug from Kokoro. Turaga didn't want to relinquish a Yusel crab. Pah! An insult. Yeah, this guy feels like a Komatoran. I'm trying to chart Voluna's surface features from different parts of the island. My classmates think it's pointless, and that the Great Telescope tells us everything we could deign to know. Well, that's just bad science. Can I try the telescope? Mind if I have a look? Why, of course. Oh, it's not night anymore. Darn it. Oh, wait. Okay, so we got numbers on the top. We got something on the bottom. Oh, it just says Volona. Wait, what? OMG, this is so temporary. Big moon, big hole. What? Does that only happen when it's paused? Wait, hold up. That says Wall of Stars? Yeah, Wall of Stars. Volona. And then a big wall of text with a bunch of numbers, but it's too hard to read against the green. Wall of Stars. Volona. This is a little more readable. No, it's a bunch of letters and numbers, I think. Mostly numbers here, but there are some random letters. It might be coordinates. It's probably coordinates. Okay. I mean, it'd probably make more sense at nighttime. I'm not sure if Kelmage is reading the chat or not. To be completely honest, blah. Ooh. Lecky bugs. They're glowy and cute. Hello, Dragonkin! Welcome on in. Fun fact, Barnacle is what got me to loving both fire and the color red. Aha. Well, those are very important traits as a Dragonkin, I'm sure. But welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Yeah, the game seems very generous with the blueberries. So, I mean, it looks like resources aren't really an issue. Why is he not zooming with his mask of speed? Come on, it refills so quickly. Is this the Yeah, this is the original outpost that we came from. So we didn't find the waterfall, I don't think. But we do have, well, I say we as if I'm the one controlling this. The character, the player, there we go. The player has the mask of speed at this point. So I think we probably, I think that they could probably get, bridge the waterfall gap. Now that they have it, but I haven't seen the waterfall at all. I mean, this must be why they're going off in a different direction. Yeah, it's very easy to get turned around here. There's like no... There are no real... Well, what's the word I'm looking for? There are no real points of interest that differentiate one area from another. Like, everything just kind of looks the same. That's one criticism I have of it. Landmarks. Thank you, Cringy Kronk. Fun fact, EP. I'm sorry to hear that. But if you have to eep, don't feel obliged to stick around. Thank you for being with us today. Welcome back, Toa. This outpost is safe for now, in spite of Tala's arrogance. Hey, I heard that. Anyway, what can I do for you, Toa Hero? Some Matoran were abducted from the central outpost by the Rama Swarm. Would you have any idea where they would be? Missing Matoran, that certainly is dire. All I can remember is a swarm of new Rama swift flying our way from the central outpost. They attacked us, and then you appeared. It is certainly possible the swarm was carrying one of the Matoran you're seeking, and if they were carrying them this way, there isn't much else past this gate besides the abandoned Koro and the caves that connect to it. Lots of Rama nests over there. Those places hold many sorry bad memories. I'm opening the gate, Toa. Be careful, there's nothing good down this way. I like the sound effect when the gate opened. Mega Man. The Blue Ranger got me to like the color blue. Nice. Nine to 8. Ooh, that's a long shift. Hope you're resting and recovering. I like how they have some non-aggressive enemies. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of bugging me that this guy isn't checking his map frequently, because I definitely would be checking my map frequently. I mean, maybe that's supposed to be something used instead of the landmarks, is because maybe they don't have a lot of landmarks because you have a map. And this guy's just not using his map, maybe? Throw your axe at them. There's like a lot of tiny enemies with barely any health. And you have a big AoE attack. I don't know. Yeah. Look up, there's bula berries in that spider web. Oh my goodness. Did you not see the thing stuck in the spider web? You like your job though, so it's not bad vibing with the elders. I'm really glad that you found a job that you enjoy, because it sounds like you like this one a lot more than your previous job. So I'm very happy for you. Also, I saw your post you made in the Discord. I was gonna react to it, and then I thought, oopsies. I just think it's very funny. VTuber mod coded. Oh yeah, you do knock off the mask. But yeah, then they stay there on the ground for forever. I'll if it makes you feel better, Cringy Kronk, you feel like a normal person and not like a VTuber mod coded. Ooh. Ooh. Pain. Well, no, I appreciate my mods. I give you guys a really hard time, but I really do appreciate everything you do. that was mean. That was brutal. For just a I mean, I'm sure you could have crossed it with the Gakama, but like a normal person crossing that thing for the first. Ahoy, turtle! How cute! Yeah. Would have been painful. You'd have to know about it. Well, it makes sense. This is the abandoned area that the Matoran aren't in anymore. Never mind, there's a Matoran right there. Gah, it's hopeless, Lost Toa. It's hope, Lost Toa. None can clear this rubble. It's a shame. I would have liked to see this place tree bright once more. Yeah, see, this is the level of tree speak that we need in these lame Matoran dialogues. Kronk is your second strongest mod. Who's the strongest Calmage?
Oh, me.
Is you?
Duh.
The moon's sabbatical must be tidally locked, preventing the Matoran from seeing Baramagna. So, tidally locked. I'm thinking. It has a normal day-night cycle. So, sorry, I'm running my hands through my hair while I'm sitting here thinking. That's why my hands are freaking out like this. I mean, it's not entirely locked to the sun because there is a normal day-night cycle here. The same side of the moon is facing us at all times. Okay, yeah. So it would have a different hour system. Maybe it's possible. I don't know how canon that is, to be honest. I don't know if people have mentioned seeing other moons in the sky in official Bionicle media or not. I mean, the Komatoran in this video game was talking about a moon, but this is a fan-made video game and should not be taken as, you know. I don't know if they have mentioned it having a moon or two moons or no moon. So I don't know. If they have mentioned it having no moon, then yeah, I guess it would be tidally locked. Huh. Wonder what the logistics are for that. I know there's a website where you could make like planet systems. I wonder if somebody's made like the Spherus Magna system. See how it would look in an actual real life scenario. Anyway, that being said, I did see a video by I forgot the name of the channel. I think it's called The Knowledge Tower. I've been watching a bunch of their videos lately where they said that the size of Baramagna is just ridiculously incredible. It has to be on the upper end of what is physically possible for non-gas giants to make any sort of sense. And it's kind of boggling how massive it needs to be if you compare it to the cannon size of Matanui, which is ridiculously huge. Anyway, appreciate everything the mods do, as if my mod activities span beyond accidentally timing people out. No, there's moral support, there's shouting out raiders, there's making funny raid messages when we raid. You were here for I don't know, last week or so, and people were bemoaning the loss of your custom raid messages. I know that for a fact. Anyway, no, we appreciate your company. They're actually on themselves. Yeah. But if they're looking up at the sky and they see the original planet, will they know it's a planet or will they think it's a moon? They'd probably think of Baramagna as a moon. That's just my guess. Get appreciated, Kronk. Get appreciated. Get appreciated or else. Okay, so pushing my buttons while this video is loaded, does stuff to it, and I need to not use any toggles ever. I think this is where we left off. No. Here? Everything looks the same. It's so hard to tell. Alright, whatever. I'll just rewind a bit. There we go. Technically, the red star could be considered a moon. No, it's a satellite. I don't think it's even the size of a moon. I think it's just a really big satellite. It was like, they always, like, refer to it as, like, a star. So it's kind of small, the same way satellites in real life are. I don't know, just my thoughts. Anyway. None can clear this rubble. Did I already read this? Yes, I did already read this. And then I paused for like a billion years and babbled to chat. No, you, Trekkie, you better be grateful that I can't click on my toggles because they do stuff to the video. So I'm gonna know you get appreciated. I started and then I got distracted and then I didn't finish. I've been busy. This is our home tour. Great. Wait, so no, here. By Matanui, what hard luck has befallen this village? It's nothing but ruins and ramen nests. This is our home Toa, a great many moons past. In the dawn time, before Lake Koro sang in the trees, we attempted to build our village here. The treetops were bright with song, but our Gecko squads could not repel the Makuta's shadow, and now you behold the result. Such despair. Why do you need to remove the rubble? That debris seems like it would be a lot of lift work for one Matoran. Why must it be moved? This river once gave life breath to this place by powering the great tree that stands beside it. These stones fell from the cliffs above and dammed the river. Wait, powering the great tree? You mean watering it, or does it have like a power? Or does it have like a water wheel? It probably has a water wheel on it. Without the flowing water, it simply lays there, long forgotten, just like the rest of this place. I will clear the river. You may not be able to move these stones on your own, but you now have a Toa hero by your side. Rest assured, small one, my axe can make short work of this. Thank you, Toa, but the stones may prove too great for even you to clear. In the past, this place once held a great Kanohi mask that may grant the strength you need. Though thinking back, that mask may be why the Makuta took such interest in our humble village. In the far corner of the valley, there's a dark cave where a great beast lurks. The cave was lock-sealed long ago to slow the Rahi's attack on the village, but I still have the key to open it. Here is the key, Toliwa. If you decide to seek out the cave, please be careful. It has claimed many brave adventurers already. So I did see there was a little pop-up in the bottom that said like key added to inventory or something. Oh, there's like I like the detail of how those little pillars have like giant blue bionicle pieces on them, or Lego pieces. It's kind of funny. I haven't really seen any Lego pieces other than the Toa and the Matoran and like the lock-on reticule. I think everything else has been like trees and ladders and water wheels and stuff. But yeah, those pillars have giant bionicle pieces. Technic pieces, I guess. It's kind of an interesting move since, yeah, nothing else has been Lego-y. It's like in Lego Star Wars and stuff, you know? Like if something's breakable, it's made of Legos. If it's not breakable, it's like some 3D model. Oh, well, the Legos technically are some 3D model, but a non-Lego model, you know? It has been so long since I last pondered the Bionicle story. I missed those days. It's a good story. Wish they were allowed to tie up the loose ends of the story. Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have the motivation to do it because the IP's dead. Why Why would you spend a lot of time and effort working on dead IP? Or not dead IP, but IP that is not being worked on, you know? I guess we're lucky that Greg spent as much time as he did writing the serials after Bionicle ended. Oh, a cutscene? The first cutscene since the Bionicle. Oopsie doodles based! Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, we unfortunately... Oh, well, those look like suspiciously breakable rocks. I wonder if you can break them when you have the Mask of Strength. Hello DR7! Welcome on into you as well. We are watching a playthrough of Bionicle Masks of Power because unfortunately this game... Oh, thank you DR7. Unfortunately this game is not one that will ever be released, canned. But they did release a walkthrough of the demo. They were going to release the demo in August, but they can't anymore because Lego slapped them upside the head. So yeah, we're doing the next best thing. I did promise chat that I would be playing this game. Wow, he just like annihilated that MVjagaimo. He didn't even get a single hit on him, I don't think. Yeah, he's still at full health. Let's go. Yeah, watching a playthrough. I am not the one controlling the character. This is, in fact, a YouTube video. That's why I pause it every once in a while, because they are, like, super fast when they go through dialogue. But yeah, no, Lego hit him with the cease and desist, so they're not allowed to release the demo. So, unfortunately, this is the only... What the heck? Did the game glitch out? I think the game glitched out. They did say that there were known bugs. But yeah. Yeah. I was gonna play it on stream, but I can't, so this is the next best thing. So I'm just giving my commentary on it. I'm just reacting to the things. Oh, hey, there's another secret door. Yeah. Well, I guess it's not so secret now that you know what to look for. There's nothing in there. Oh, you got an old gear. Never mind. Wow. You figured it was a video? The difficulty is too high for Neb? Banned. Oh, there's a lot of blueberries down here. This guy won't open up his inventory. I'm curious how many blueberries he has at this point. He's been, like, hoarding them. Oh, there's, like, a Matoran just enjoying the sauna or whatever. Houdini. Okay, that's that thing that the Jawas say all the time. Houdini. Hello there, Toaliwa. I'm Houdini from Gakoro. Far, long way from home, aren't you, Gamatoran? This is my little getaway. Call it a second home, if you will. Haha. I come here whenever I need some peace and quiet. I'm not used to getting visitors, so feel free to stay a while. Yeah, how did she get in and out? If was there a cave in? This is quite an odd, strange little alcove. Oh my goodness. Any clue what this place is? From what I've been told, this place used to be a hot spring for the Matoran who lived in the Koro right outside. However, much like it, this place was abandoned after the incident. By the time I found the water had already sunk to foot level and was no longer warm. On the other hand, wildlife had started to grow in everyone's absence, and now these berries are down here. Instant snack for me and honored guests. Where are they getting the sunlight? Also, Neb, guess what? I got a kitty cat for birthday! It's so tiny. Congratulations! Aw, a kitty. That's a great birthday present. Does honored guests include a toy hero? You bet it does. Take as many as you wish. Okay, well, he already did. He looted the place before asking permission. Yeah, how did you get in here? That's what I want to know. I wouldn't expect Nebvaux to be the first... Oh, my goodness. It should be the first choice for a Gamatoran's second home. What brought you here? I love the jungles of Nebvaux. It's almost... Oh, my goodness. It's almost maze-like with all the trees and the aroma of the with all the trees, and the aroma of the water here is unlike anything you can find in Galwahi. I guess the aroma is why you chose this as a getaway then. That's right, but it also because the Fiku seem to leave me alone when I'm down here. How on Motunui did you get in here? The same way you did? I had to break a wall to find this place. There was no other way in. Oh, thank you for rescuing me then? She's oblivious. She didn't even know there was a cave in. Dang, that's funny. Name it Nebulux? No. Name it something like Sir Leopold Fitzgerald the 17th. We'll call it Lily for short. Hello, Mega. Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Well, I don't know. What are those blue things? Are they actually Technic pieces? Or are they something else? Oh, there's a breakable. Libba, there's a breakable. Go back. Ah. You're back, Toa. Have you found the Great Kanohi Mask? I have found the mask. Just as you said, the Makuta hid the mask in that dark cave, but his Rahi beasts were hardly a match for me. I like how the Nuijaga respawned, and you just walked right past it. It didn't even try to attack him. I wonder if it wasn't supposed to respawn and it was just a glitch. Oh, wonderful news. When we first came across the mask years ago, this village had hoped to hold a grand celebration to give it to you upon your arrival. I suppose you and I are the only ones left to celebrate. Aww. That is in fact an oh no moment, DR7. So what's this whole Bionicle thing about? So assuming this is a serious question, that has a really dense and in-depth story. It was an IP that lasted for like 10 years. They had 10 years worth of story in it, but the TLDR is there are 6 Toa heroes who wash up on the island paradise of Motunui that is being threatened by the evil Makuta. The evil Makuta has cast the great spirit Motunui into a deep slumber, and it is these heroes' destiny to awaken Motunui. So that's kind of the main goal of maybe 70% of Bionicle, is just the quest to awaken Motunui and the steps on how they go about this process. There is a subplot where they find out that Motunui's dying, and they send another Toa team to resuscitate him, and he gets resuscitated, but he's still asleep. And then eventually, toward the end of the story, they wake him up, and then a lot of crazy stuff happens, and it's not the end of the story yet, and Motunui has to help defeat Makuta. But that's the TLDR, is trying to wake up Motunui, the Great Spirit. Anyway. It's a very TLDR. But yeah, they're biomechanical creatures on an island paradise. And every creature in this world is biomechanical, except for like 2. And yeah, it got incredible in-depth lore. It's got a really cool magic system that's not actually magic, I don't think. It's really neat. Like, there's a lot of really, really strong and solid world building, and the universe that they live in just feels very alive and lived in. There's like so many different factions. Like, everything just kind of is really well done. Yeah, they're all biomechanical. It's very cool. Yeah, I do have a playlist on Twitch where I go over a ton of Bionicle lore in great depth. Or there's also a 14-hour video on YouTube where some other nerd goes over it in great detail. And there's also a 9-hour video that I'm hesitant to recommend because it does an amazing job of going over the lore in great detail. But they also give away massive spoilers at the very beginning, and I kind of liked saving the spoilers for the end, but you never know. There you go. I hope that answers your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. We are currently following Toa Lewa, Toa of Air. He has elemental control over the element of air. He has a mask that lets him levitate slightly, and he just found 2 masks, one that gives him Flash-style super speed, and one that gives him Superman-style super strength. Because, yeah, you can swap out their masks. Oh! Okay, so I guess while they had 2 masks, the scroll wheel just swapped between the 2 and without the gear wheel opening up. But now that they have 3, there's a gear wheel. Okay, so that's what I was complaining about earlier, that they're... Oh, that's cool. They said power the great tree. It's not actually a tree. It's a mechanism in the shape of a tree. I like that detail. That's really cool. About the same as Warframe then. Yeah, they got the alphabet you can learn. That's true. There was a stone that we came across that had a whole bunch of Bionicle writing on it that I translated for you guys. Layaway services? I don't know what a layaway service is. So I can't tell you if it's a scam or not. It says like some sort of travel service. Anyway. Latin American influence? No, actually.
Pay later, isn't it?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never heard the term before. It is actually not Latin American influence. It is Maori influence. Maori and Pacific Islander, which is really, really, really cool. Like, I mean, they got into a lawsuit about it early on in their life of Bionicle because they kind of stole a little too much. But it's really cool. The aesthetic of it. With all of like the little, I don't know. I don't want to ramble about it for too long, but it's a very, very cool inspiration. It's incredible. I'm sorry I missed the sound of those gears turning. Thank you, Toa. You've done a great service for me and for the memory of this place. Layaway is basically taking a small loan and paying back over time with interest. Thank you for your help, you little one. Wait, it was too fast. Thank you for your help, little one, but I must be going. Toa, wait. Yes. Waited a long time. There's one other task that I would ask of you, Toa. I know you are very busy, but this is important. It's not a scam, but it's really different than putting it on a credit card. You can buy another Ramble. Wait, did you buy a Ramble? Wait, hold up. I haven't been looking at the redeems. Let's see. Check-ins. I said I had a Fazbear fan and Spaced Equation. I said hi to DR7. Oh, you did do a rant / Lord Num. I'm so sorry. I was not looking at the time, so I don't know if I did it for the full 5 minutes or not. Hello, Jim. I'm sorry. Would you want me to talk about it more, or would you consider it complete? Yeah, but if you have any other questions about it, I'll be happy to answer them. I tried very hard to make it a really brief TLDR. So yeah, just ask another question. I'll include it in the same ramble without you needing to buy another one. The interest rate might be really high though. Okay, I had never heard of layaways before. So I will take Trekky's word for it. We're looking to buy object as 500 or 400 installments of 125 using a service. I don't have 500 right now, but it's on sale from 600 and it's never available. This one seems to be no interest if you pay on time and probably really bad if you don't. So yeah, read the terms of service, read the fine print, read the conditions, and try to pay on time, I guess. Yeah, look into it first before you do it. But I mean, this sounds like something worth trying. Do you ever get that tungsten cube? It is on the throne. You can type an !throne and you can see it there. You can also just not pay, just like Neb does with their taxes. I do pay my taxes. I just pay them on the last possible day that they're due. I do them. I'm a good girl. No, it's not exclamation mark cube. It's exclamation mark throne. Although I understand the confusion, cringy gronk. So today, talking about something you're passionate about, I consider the ramble completed unless you have more to share. I mean, there's always more to share about Bionicle, for sure. How much time do we do have? I do want to keep the game unpaused though, because we do have an hour left in the stream and there's an hour left in the video. So I'm only gonna try to pause it when I need to read dialogue. So if I do more rambling, it will be while the game is running in the background. Thank you for the innocent child. Yum. Thank you, Justin. Actually, you don't do your taxes at all anymore? Okay, yeah, but if I did, I would do it on the last possible day. Because that's what I have done in the past. Where do baby Bionicle come from? There's no such thing as baby Bionicle, only new Bionicle. They don't start as a baby and grow up into an adult. Like, they start fully formed with an adult consciousness. And they come from Makuta. Makuta will create new Rahi, or I think they created some species of Bionicles. But Matoran specifically, the writers of the Bionicle team deliberately made up a way of how Matoran came into existence and chose not to tell the fans because they wanted to keep an aura of mystery about it. I think eventually Greg spilled the beans and said there was some sort of machine in the middle of Metru Nui that could create more Matoran, and they actually knew a lot about how it created more Matoran, the exact process that it created new Matoran by, and he just chose not to share it. But we know that is where new Matoran come from. But yeah, most creatures in the Bionicle universe came from the Great Beings, Makuta, or Matanui. Mostly Great Beings and the Makuta. Matanui made very few beings. He was kind of distracted with the responsibilities of running an entire universe. So he didn't create a lot of creatures, but he had the capacity to, and I think he created a few of them. But yeah, mostly the Great Beings. The Great Beings made most of the Bionicles. Where's the bio part of Biomechanical? Inside of them. So you can't really tell it by the toys. You could tell it a lot easier in the movies. What you see here is their armor, and the armor is covering up their organics and also more mechanical pieces. So yeah, the toys aren't exactly what they look like. They're just a toy version of what they look like. But yeah, they're underneath their armor. There is a seamless blend of organics and mechanics. Yeah, like they do have lungs canonically, and they do have muscles canonically. But there you go. Sounds like a thing from the 90s? Not quite. I think the year 1 of Bionicle was either the year 2000 or the year 2001. I don't remember. I think it was 2001. So close, but not quite. Alright. What is that? What is it that you need? There is something in the ruins of this village that I need. It's the reason why I returned here in the first place. And I shall find it for you. What is this item? It is, well, my lucky lightstone. Perhaps it would be better if you see it for yourself. Revenant confirms 2001. Gotcha. Gotta know what it is I'm finding for. How the heck am I supposed to find it? And how am I supposed to find it? I know where it is safe hidden. It lies atop this very tree that you just restored. But the mechanism that safeguards it has likely been destroyed. You'll need to search the remains of the crow for parts needed to fix it. Please, Toad, this is not something I would ask of you lightly. Well then, I will return this item to you, whatever it may be. Oh, sorry, that was an accident. I didn't mean to turn on the No You. I tried to unpause the video, and it pulled up the No You card on accident. They have muscles canonically? Not even Neb got those? Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Very funny. Very funny. With a painful ouch ouch goose egg on the back of my head like I hit my head. But I didn't. Can something cause that, or did I hit my head in my sleep, do you think? Obviously you were fighting the silence. Clearly. And you don't remember the fight, and so your injuries is a surprise to you. Yeah, I have no idea. I am not a medical professional. You definitely should not be asking random e-girl VTuber about this. I don't know, any doctors in the chat who can answer his question? Tell me, you're a medical professional, right? I think he's listening, never mind. Kelmage, as a cat, if somebody has a painful bump on their head, what treatments would you recommend? We trust your opinion because you're a cat, and cats know all. There, you heard it here. You hit it with the hammer until the bump goes back into your head. That's what cartoon logic says. Okay, that's weird. There's another save point really close to the first. He's probably gonna be falling a lot or something. Actually, he hasn't died at all this whole playthrough. We don't know what the game over screen looks like. Why are these checkerboards? I mean, they might be just unfinished textures. It might be a placeholder texture. Yeah, it's like in Tom and Jerry. If you've got a big bump on your head, you push it back down into your head, and then it's good. Cats know a lot about sleeps. They're bound to know what happens during it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was funky. That looks like an example of not having fun with a lock-on system. Wow, DR7. Wow. No, this guy's like half a billion bula berries. I probably would not be dead either because you could just heal every 5 seconds. It looks like there's a regen over time too. Man found dead from self-inflicted blunt force trauma. Huh? Yo, you got it! Congrats! Kelmage got the Raleigh Prime blueprint. Let's go! Oh, wait, here, let me rewind. These things. These little nest-shaped houses, like that look like weaver bird nests, those were in the original Machinui Online game. It's cool seeing them make a comeback. Man found dead from self-inflicted blunt force trauma after E-Girl told him to hit himself in the head with hammers. Well, technically, the E-Girl was just relaying the instructions from the E-Cat, but fair. Okay, those gears are incredibly hard to see. They need to add like some sort of glowy effect to them. That's like the third gear he's found, not the fourth, not the second. Maybe the one that he found in the cave before he was given the quest didn't count. Maybe it was for something else. I don't know. Neb avoiding responsibility just like she avoids taxes. So, in other words, I get it in the end. I'll do it eventually. It'll just take a while. I like the design of those little glowy bugs. Very cute. Throw your axe, bub. Throw your axe. You're about to die. Maybe he's deliberately trying to get a game over to show us what the game over screen looks like. Wow, he ran. Ooh. There's like so many Rahi over here. He's not doing well at all. Is that your excuse in Mario too? No, I've been doing the Mario pretty well, I think. Okay, yeah, how are you supposed to know that that is where you put the gears? There is no way to know that you're supposed to go up there to put the gears there. Yeah, that is one complaint, well, criticism I have about this game, is that it's impossible to tell where to go at any given moment. There's no sort of like glow effect, there's no arrow pointing toward it, the pathing is not obvious. I think it's so funny that they have this placeholder texture. That being said, it is a beautiful game. Like, any screenshot at any point is stunning. It's beautifully rendered. The design is beautiful. Oh yeah. It's kind of annoying how he never pulls up his inventory or his map or anything. I mean, I guess as a dev, the player would know where he's supposed to go at any given moment. Okay. He teleports randomly somewhere and he's at full health. I see. BX10Rec, YOLO. How you doing? This looks like a remastered version of the original Bionicle console game. I know the game you're talking about. Nah. It is a completely different game. It definitely focuses more on attacking with the weapon than attacking with elemental bursts. And it... yeah, it is a fan game. But yeah, I mean, it's set in the same location. It's also set on the island of Matanui. So I can understand why it would look like a remaster. But no, it's actually a completely different game. Should play Legend of K for the PS2? I've never heard of it. I was gonna say, but I don't have a PS2, so I can't play it. But I guess if it was a PS2 game, I could probably get it on the emulator. Hello, little one. Have you seen a lost Lamatorn around here? I did hear some shouting from further in the cave. Is this an Onumatorn? I think it is. I see. Thanks for the tip. Bye, my underground friend. Tall one, wait a moment. A dark presence haunts these lands. You don't say. Thanks for the warning, little one. Are there Rahi beasts inside? What? Rahi beasts. I don't know. Okay. Then what are you talking about? Something further. Ooh, you saying Makuta himself is in this cave? Played a random voice line when he just said ... A creeping darkness that flits about the corners of the eye. I think I'll just be going. Toa, hear me for a moment. Bring me 4 proto-mushrooms. They grow inside this cave, but the beasts inside prevent me from entering. With these proto-mushrooms, the spirit may be given form, and it can finally be quelled. There's a handsome reward for the hero who dispels this darkness. You're saying I can astral project if I eat these mushrooms? A reward for a hero, huh? I'll keep an eye out. There's been a lot of side quests, and he hasn't done, like, any of them except for the free the little burb friend. There's still those Gomatorn that are stuck somewhere. Take care, Revenant. Sleep well. Have a good night. Feel better soon. Take care. Calmage says good night.
Yeah, feel better.
Okay, so these are mushrooms. I guess these just aren't the mushrooms we're looking for. These are not the shrooms you're looking for. Hello to Funkiest Monkey. Welcome in. And the only Bionicle game we played was Heroes on the DS. So that's definitely a different era. That is the Toa Inika instead of the Toa Mata. This one's the Toa Mata. And the Bionicle, the game that I remember playing as a kid was the Toa Nuva. So yeah, different things. Okay, it is really hard to see. Like, ridiculously hard to see. They need, like... No, there isn't a Mask of Night Vision, I think. Not until Wenua. Wait, so that's the Ruru. Yeah, hitting those little stone things is not intuitive at all. Like, I don't know if I would have figured it out. Proto mushrooms? We just put proto behind a word and name something that. So there's a lot of stuff in Bionicle that's like that. Like, protodermis is a substance that is used to build a lot of stuff. And stuff made from protodermis usually has proto in front of it. Like, proto steel is like a forging of protodermis. And then stuff made with proto steel is called like proto steel blades or proto steel armor and stuff. Hey! Wait, that was a long name. Hold up. Rainata... Reina Takahara. Hello, Reina Takahara. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. My name is Neb, and you have just ascended. Ooh, a Canova disc. Nice. Interesting. Collectibles, cosmetics. Okay. Thank you for the follow. You have ascended to... Oh, finally he looks at the map and doesn't do anything. You have ascended to the rank of Protostar. Feel honored. Feel awesome. Feel cool. You are among the ranks of the elite. Let's go. But yeah, welcome on in. I hope you are having a good time. We are playing, well, actually, no, we're not playing anything. I promise. We are watching a playthrough on YouTube that the developers released of Bionicle Masks of Power. Yes, unfortunately, the game is not going to be released. They were going to release a demo in August. But due to problems with Lego, they were forced to pull the plug. And yeah, see, I would have never figured out that you were supposed to go up there. This is not very well pathed. Well, not pathed. Well, telegraphed, I guess is the word I'm closest to what I'm looking for. Like, oh, that's interesting. The Fiku run away from a light source. That's kind of cool. I lost my train of thought. But yeah. Alright, take well. Yeah, see, how were you supposed to know you were supposed to go there? Take care, dear Seven. Have a good night. Sleep well. Oh, and they stopped shooting at you, too. They just sit there. Well, they drop hula berries when you kill them. Nice. Mushrooms, I need them. Every game has mushrooms. I collect them all. Like Pokemon, I hoard all mushroom-mons. Nice. Well, there you go. This, I guess, would be the level for you. I guess the parkouring through caves is kind of reminding me of the Hobbit video game. Except less well lit. Nice. Got some health regen. You have just ascended, Nebulux. Yeah. Everybody who's a protostar has ascended. Alright, we still got about 30 minutes left in the stream. I'm pretty thirsty though. And we have... we still have an hour left in the video because I keep pausing it and babbling about Bionicle. I mean, I guess worst comes to worst, we can fast forward through some stuff. Oh, okay, so if you fall off a cliff, you don't actually die. It's like a Warframe, you get teleported back up. That's good to know. Oh, that was a terrible looking mushroom model. I couldn't tell on any of the other mushrooms because it was so dark, but I guess it's a placeholder too. Oh. Oh, hey, this is where the This is where the start screen is, I guess. That's kind of cool. I like how there's just random gears spinning deep underground. And nobody here probably knows why. But it's part of Motunui being all cool and mysterio. I kind of like it. It's a good aesthetic that, like, if you don't know the lore Bionicle, you're like, what the heck is going on with these gears? They're doing nothing. This is trash. They're just slapped there to look cool. But if you know the lore Bionicle, it's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. The random Motunui shenanigans. Let's go. Ghost said it's my P to sit on and do nothing with. Well, so true, but also that's how, like, copyright works. If the parent company doesn't defend it, they lose access to it, right? And if they lose access to it, then other people can start, right? No? Oh. Calmage says that's not true. That's trademark, not copyright? Okay, well, clearly I don't know the difference. Whatever. Never mind. Well, I was gonna say, if people start making money off of something that doesn't belong to them, that's... I don't know, whatever. Never mind. Clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. I like how they've got both MVjagaimo, but yeah, they don't seem to be much... Well, I say they don't seem to be much of a threat, but they did just, like, get rid of half this guy's health, like, in one blow early on. Uh-oh. Was that a bug? Did he glitch through the floor? I mean, there's a big old shaft of light on something, so maybe it's intentional? But, that was very funky looking. Maybe the floor was supposed to collapse and they just didn't add in the animation. Yes, he has 37 blueberries. Thank you, Just Sky Angel. I appreciate it. Okay, the Ruru, that's what we were talking about. Okay, that's really lame that you get it at, like, halfway through the dungeon or at the end of the dungeon or something. Because, yeah, that would have been really helpful earlier on, because the lighting in this area is kind of redonkulous. Everyone always makes fun of the Ruru for being, like, the most useless mask in the entire Bionicle canon, but, like, in this video game, yeah, this thing's really helpful. Keep it on. Oh, meditation spot. The more mushrooms, the better. Nice. Yeah, I didn't like mushrooms as a kid, but I grew to like them as I grew up. This was Bionicle. This could be a really cool indie game. This is a fan-made Bionicle game. In that sense, I suppose it would be indie. But yeah, this was not an official Lego game, which is why, yeah, they canned it. But yeah. Or are you saying, oh, sorry, you meant to say it wasn't. If this wasn't Bionicle, it could be a cool indie game. Yeah. And, like, the company that made it is going on to continue to create other games. So, like, they're definitely going to continue making another game in the same vein as this one. I like the little masks popping off like it's rain. It's kind of funny. Pop! Off it goes. But yeah, they are going to make another game that's similar to this one. What was it called? Rustborn or something like that? There's another mushroom. Let's go. But I lost my train of thought. screen is really bad though. So yeah, in the future there will in fact be an indie game made by these same guys. Ryonical, the cask of flight. Ooh, okay, I can see this being a cool game mechanic later on in the game. Well, I mean, it's something they're doing now, but like the quick swapping of masks to do puzzles, that seems like something that could potentially be really fun. Like, you have to light it up with the Ruru and then swap to the Miru and jump in the darkness. Probably playing it safe, cringy cronk. Like, yeah. Better to be safe than sorry. Probably don't want to get into more trouble.
I mean, they really could. They could just change all the skins to not be bionicle.
Yeah, change the gears to be like potions or something. Have to change all the dialogue. Change the Matorans to random villagers. Could work. What's he looking for? I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, you got jump scared when I said your name? Cringy Kronk. I'll just say it randomly throughout the rest of the stream. I'll scare you when you least expect it. Probably not. It looks like this game is following year 1 of Bionicle, with the Rahi threat. But they were definitely, to me personally, a much less interesting threat than the ones that came after, like the Borak, like how Calmage was asking about. He wanted to know if the Borak were in this game. Like, yeah, I don't see that as happening. It looks like this one's focusing on the Rahi threat, but yeah. I like the Borak. They're my favorite set, actually. And the whole, like actual physical toy set. In the whole, I don't know, 10 years of Bionicle. Those ones just hold a special spot in my heart. I really like all of the different features and functions they had. Lore-wise, are they favorite? Heck no. But set-wise, heck yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say something really divisive and it's gonna make a lot of people angry, but I did not care for... Oh my goodness, what is that? I did not care for the early days of Bionicle. I think it got a lot more interesting and cooler with time. And... What is he liking all these things? Can that thing not go into their circle or something? Oh yeah, it's trapped now. Can't move. It's creepy looking Spooter. Oh no, it's not trapped. He just wanted to light it up. Fiku Nui. But yeah, I very much preferred the later years, just not year 1. And like even year 2 I feel like wasn't really as good as years that came later. I feel like the whole the threat was just, or the whole plot was just find 6 masks and win. And then the next year, find 6 masks again and win. Well, no, not really. But like the Borak were a much more serious threat than like Makuta and his corrupted Rahi masks ever were to me. Like, I don't know. I just found the story much more interesting as it developed later down the line. And I know a lot of Bionicle fans like year 1 the most, and will fight anybody who says otherwise. But I think it was still kind of rusty compared to compared to the more polished years that came later. Especially with the books. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. Just my random thoughts. You're safe now, little one. Are you unharmed? I'll live, but these caves are dreadful. How do the Onomatoran thrive in this darkness? Hold up. There we go. I was tabbed out, so I couldn't pause. Oh, thank Majinui's light, I'm overjoyed to see you, Toa. How do the Onomatoran thrive in this darkness? How do the Onomatoran thrive in this darkness? I must leave here immediately. Can you find your way out? Those lightstone braziers you lit should help guide me out of this place. I just gotta stay in the light. I'll find my way back to the sanctuary, Toa. Phew, here we go. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. Hey, now that I think is a reference to Mask of Light, right? Follow the light. Random water freaking out. It's kind of funny. Like how the Borak were confused as to why the Toa were fighting them. Yeah, they to their minds, they were the good guys. No collision on the spider webs, I see. They were just doing their job that Matanui told them to do. They didn't know why they were being stopped. Yeah, poor Borak. Makuta just released him too early, and there are a whole bunch of Matoran living on the island of Matanui. Ooh, well that looked cool and ominous. I'm just gonna keep jump scaring Cringy Kronk by saying his name, Cringy Kronk. You're in deep trouble now, mister. He didn't explore that area under the waterfall. I feel cheated. Oh well, I'm sure if he didn't explore under there, there's nothing under it. Why'd you make a cool area like that and not put a little something there? Brock might not have experienced confusion the same way as us. Maybe. I mean, it definitely would be the Krana and the Barag being the confused ones. I mean, it's probably just frustration that there was an obstacle in their path and they needed to remove the obstacle, right? Cleaned all, it must be cleaned. All obstacles must be removed. Yeah, see, there's that little shrine tablet thingy. Oh, hey, I got a bonus. Move along. Oh, so that's the name of a song that was like in a bunch of Bionicle trailers and stuff. I guess you could have it play in the background while you're in the game or something. I don't know. No. Well, I was gonna say they might have to buy the rights to that, but they're not selling the game, so I guess you could do whatever you want in the fan made. I have no clue. It's so disconcerting to see Liwa run on his hands and legs like that. Yep. True dat. True dat. That's all they really needed to know. Oh, I just noticed. So, over by his mana bar, there are 2 little studs that are filled up. And it looks like out of 5? Maybe more? Hard to tell. But I'm wondering what those are. Are those quests complete in the area, maybe? Or maybe it's collectibles found in the area? Oh hey, it's that boat! Finally we can do the Gomatoran thing. So that's why he didn't do it earlier, is because he didn't have the mask to do it. Toa, thank the Great Spirit. Be at peace, little one. I'm here to help. How did you wind up here? I still don't believe it myself. We were sailing a routine fishing route when a great four-armed beast swept out of the sky. It grabbed the boat like it was no more than a plaything, flew deep into Lewahi, and dropped us here. Oh, it's Kotu. Is anyone hurt? It seems like everyone is unhurt. Thank goodness, you've saved us. Happy to be of assistance, little ones. Though I should be going now. Look, bog snakes have gathered below. They must have been drawn by the noise. Huh, a good point. Stay here, small ones. Let a Toa hero take care of this. Oh, he didn't talk with the other Gamatoran. Yeah, those bog snakes have much, I feel, nicer health pools than the Nuiramas. Also, there's not a lot of enemy variety. Like, the enemies do get very repetitive after a while. I mean, maybe they're saving other enemies for other regions, but still. There's only so many times you can fight Nui Kopen, or Nuirama. It's also a million thanks, Toa. We can finally leave this blasted plateau and return to Gakoro. I don't care much for heights. Can you make it back to Gakoro safely? I think so, but we'll rest up at the central outpost just up the hill before setting out. Before we go, take this. We found it on our journey. It's not much, but take it as a token of Gakoro's thanks. My thanks. Be careful on your trek back to the shores of Gakoro. We will, Toa. Yay! So they finished the quest. They got a skin. The little studs are not... Look at this super cool boat. Excellent. Well, I guess if something bugged out, that's an easy way to report it. You can just do it in game like that. But yeah, a little stud did not fill in over by the health bar, so I guess that's not what it is. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's... Oh, I bet it's gears, the power gears. Because you could have... He has 2 of them installed right now. I bet that's what it is. Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh yeah, you can see the red star now. This is quite jank. Oh, but you can see the red star. Yeah, there it is. Can you not look at it in the telescope? And you can't see the moon out either. I'm still laughing at Ryonicle, the cask of flight. Alright, he still has to find one last Matoran. Oh, teleported. Here are all 4 mushrooms. There's a handsome reward for the hero who dispels the darkness. What have you got for me? Fear not. As promised, a reward. Oh, he got 800 widgets, maybe? So there is a shop then. You can buy stuff. Yeah, I was just about to make a comment about, like, it doesn't seem like there's a way for you to upgrade your damage at all, which is a little disappointing, but if the enemy scale, like, stays the same, I guess it doesn't matter. Listen carefully, Tell. When your task is not complete, the spirit shall now seek you out. As these fungi have potent energies, it shall manifest itself to you in the moonlight, in the heart of the abandoned place. You will be in great peril until the spirit is defeated. So we need to... Okay, so we know where the abandoned place is. That's where we are right now. So we need to wait till night and go to the middle of it, and a spirit will happen. Oh, you can switch Toa and summon a Toa. Huh? Well, I mean, clearly... He played offline and unlocked some more stuff. I guess he just stood there until nighttime happened. Maybe he entered in dev commands. Oh. Hey, there we go. I mean, that doesn't seem like a spirit. This seems like a normal Nuajaga. Or I guess it said a great evil, but he said not a Rahi, just an evil. This little Fiku are so cute. Just little teeny baboos. Oh, that was a new ability that we haven't seen him use before. Big ol' burst of air. Didn't seem to use up his elemental energy either. Oh, nope. Wait, that was his axe throw. Oh, he just did something that took a whole ton of energy. I didn't catch what it was, though. Spooky. That fast travel thing seems really handy, especially with how big the map is. He hasn't really used it, though. I feel like you're in Star Wars. The way this place looks a bit similar to one of their planets. Yeah, well, Star Wars has a really diverse. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, diverse set of planets and settings. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised that that's the vibe you're getting. Pretty. Not much happening though. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's too bad that the game's not going out, but yeah, that would be my main criticism and point of feedback. Like, if I played this game on my own and then submitted, like, a feedback tip, just the lack of direction and landmarks. Everything just kind of looks the same. It's hard to tell where you are at any given moment. And especially that cave section was very samey looking and very boring looking, with just a lot of blackness and grayness. Not a lot to spice it up. Like at least this little cave is unique. It's got some plants, it's got a little shaft of sunlight, it's got some water puddles. This one's not too bad, but... Another Kanoka. Let's go. I like how they have the Inika symbol in the middle of the Kanoka. Pretty cool. But yeah, not much to say here. I don't know, what do you guys think? See if he ends up talking to a Matoran, and if not, I'm probably gonna fast forward a bit. There's not much happening. Oh, is he gonna fast travel? Nope, no fast travel. Okay, well at least we can see what the load screen looks like. I like how it took a second to load the village area, the meandering heights, or the region, and while it was waiting. Oh, dang. Has slicer skins. Interesting. Oh, all sorts of skin customizations. Oh, wow. Cool. I mean, I probably would never play with any of these skin customizations. I like to... I don't know, I just like the default look that the heroes have. Alright, looks like it's just showing off. Oh, right. So it's the default mask that comes with the Toa, so it's the Miru for Liwa. I guess if you had the Slicer skin on Tahu, it would be the How. That makes sense. Looks kind of cool. Alright, it's probably just gonna go through bonus features and stuff. Oh wait, I do have a child in my hands. Thank you, VX Tenrek. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that you gave me this. Let me just chomp. Delicious. Thank you kindly. I appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna do a wee bit of fast forwarding, because it doesn't look like anything's really happening. Just wandering around. Bought a little Fiku. Only doing it because we're close to the end of this stream and still have a ways to go in the video. There doesn't seem to be anything happening. I don't even know where he's trying to go. Ooh, that was quite the jump. Oh, is this the waterfall thing they were talking about? Oh, I think it is. Just looking around at all the pretty aesthetics I see. Oh, it is a really pretty aesthetic, though. Ooh, that is a beautiful view. Ooh, got the mountains in the background. Hello, Seedku Vermilion! Welcome on in. I hope you are having a good one. Not quite, no. It is not out. So, Radical Masks of Power has been shut down. They have ceased working on it. The LEGO told them to stop. So they released a video showcasing what they have so far. So this is I'm not actually playing the game. I'm watching a video of one of the mods, or not mods, one of the devs playing the game. So I'm not in control of the character. I'm just giving a running commentary and my thoughts on it. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not something we're ever gonna get, which is too bad because I really wanted to play it on stream. But yeah, such is life. Oh, that was interesting. I might have misinterpreted that. He might have just used the Miru, but it looks like he did the speed and then at the last second swapped to the Miru to get the height. I could be wrong about that. It could have just been all Miru. It's so beautiful. Yes, that is one thing that I think is to be praised. Yeah, I think he did it again. It's definitely to be praised about this game is the fact that it is very beautiful. Like, if you pause it at any point and take a screenshot, it's a beautiful screenshot. With the exception of that cave area that they went through earlier. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely has some areas where it could be improved upon. And they did say that this is not how they would have released the demo. They did have a couple more months of work that they were planning on putting into it. So, yeah. We don't know how different and what they had planned it was gonna be. Or maybe we do. I'm watching the version of this without the developer commentary, so maybe they would have said what they were planning on adding in the developer commentary. But yeah, it's not perfect from what I've seen, but it is beautiful, and it looks like a lot of love and effort was poured into it. And a lot of yeah, love. Yeah. Neb discriminating against different areas of the game based on whether you can actually see anything, SMH. Not only could you not see anything, the stuff that you could see was really boring to look at. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Yeah, they're very generous with the healing items too. But yeah, I also kind of don't like how skip the whole parkour section. Nice. Yeah, I also kind of don't like how oh, wow. Wow. But yeah, I also kind of don't like how everything is just melee. What is he doing? Melee-based combat. Like, oh, that's why he Miru jumped over it. Yeah, like there's very little use of elemental abilities at all, except for like as a ranged attack, but even then you only get like 3 bursts of range attack before you're out of juice. Then again, you get a ton of Bula berries. I don't know if they restore elemental energy. I know they definitely restore health. Oh, wow. Oh no, did he softlock his game? Oh no, he softlocked it. He's gonna have to do that parkour all over again. Yeah, I would appreciate more elemental gameplay, more elemental, use. It seems like a very limited use of elemental powers at the moment, and it's all mainly slashing things with your melee, which, yeah, I don't know. It does, however, seem like the chaining of mask powers is something that you can do, which seems pretty cool. I do like that. Was this a case of LEGO not wanting us to have nice things? I mean, they were making a fan game about Bionicle. It's something that I feel LEGO was in the right to be able to shut down. That being said, I'm very sad it was shut down, and I wish that they didn't shut it down. But, I mean, it is something that they're able to do, and yeah, I mean, all fan projects like this, somebody said it earlier, are operating under the risk that this could happen at any moment. We still have Cooley Champions AU on Steam. I still don't think I've looked into that. I probably should do that at some point. Did they get permission, then LEGO changed their mind? So I don't know. I don't think they got permission, but I think they were on friendly terms with LEGO. And LEGO seemed to not care about it. I think that is the impression that I got. I'm not an expert on this subject. They did not, like, get permission, but I think LEGO was pretty chill with them, because I think they had interactions with LEGO in the past, and LEGO seemed to not care. But yeah, recently they've been cracking down on fan-made stuff, and yeah, this game was one of the ones that got the plug pulled. So yeah, when you get close enough for it to save, it glows. So I'm wondering if it stays glowing until you activate another one, and then it stops glowing and the other one glows, or maybe it stays glowing permanently as a way for you to tell if you've been there before or not. I don't know. Well, yeah, see, now that darkness is beginning to set on this place, it's kind of hard to really see anything. And I've already become completely lost in this area. I don't know where he's been. I don't know where he's trying to go. It's kind of a huge maze without any sort of way of telling which direction is the correct one, which I'm not a big fan of. Hello, Blanco! Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Hey there, Wasabi Cheetah. If you do have bionicle pieces that break, I know that there's a big, like, individual piece selling community that exists. I think the Bricklink is the website they use, where you can just buy whatever individual piece that you are missing. I think that one's, like, eBay, except for bionicle pieces, though. I don't think that's an official LEGO thing. But I know that in the past, I think I've been able to get replacement parts from LEGO. I don't know if they still do it with bionicle sets, but I think with sets that are vaguely new-ish, if a piece breaks, you can contact customer service and they'll send you a replacement one, I'm pretty sure. Or at least I remember doing something like that in the past with LEGO. I don't remember if I had to pay extra for it or if it was free. I assume I probably had to pay for it. I don't remember. It's been too long. I just remember doing something like that in the past. Did LEGO get any new leadership that wanted to crap the wick on something? That's my theory. I don't know for sure. I have not, like, researched LEGO's side of things, so I don't know. I don't know what prompted them to do this, but that's my guess. I think that's a pretty fair guess. You can make fan games as long as you're not making money. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this one wasn't making money. Yo, it's Kapura? But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you didn't know they made a Bionicles game? When was this game made? So, they made a lot of Bionicle games, actually. This one, however, is not an official Bionicle game. This is a fan game. When was it made? I mean, it's been in development for the past 8 years. They were going to release a demo for it in August, but LEGO contacted them and pulled the plug on the game. So, they're not making it anymore. They can't release the demo. So, they've released this video, which is the video I'm watching. And I'm just reacting to how the game looks. There are official Bionicle games out there. There's several of them. There's a lot. There's the Motunui online game, which is the most iconic and which everybody seems to have the best opinion of. And you can find that one on the biomediaproject.com, I think. And there's also other games, like a game I played when I was a kid that came out, I don't know, 2003 or something like that. That's just Bionicle the game, and that was for consoles and PC, and that one was following the Toa Nuva. They had a whole bunch of Flash games. They had Bionicle Heroes, which was following the Toa Inika. They've had quite a bunch of Bionicle games. But yeah, this one is not an official one. This one is a fan game, and it's actually not a game I'm playing. I'm just watching the video. Yeah. Anyway. LEGO owns Bricklink? Okay. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about this stuff, I'm gonna be honest. In the past, not anymore. Aw, man. Sorry to hear that. Hello, Kevin. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are watching the dev walkthrough of Bionicle Masks of Power. Yay! I am Kapura. Are you the Makuta? Ouch. Of course not. I'm Liwa, Toa Vera. You can trust me, little one. That is good. Taragavakama has told us the Toa are our saviors. You are to defeat the Makuta and free us from his grasp over the island. I'm glad to have met you, Toa Liwa. You seem to be far away from home, Kapura. What is a Tomatoran like yourself? I'm gonna rewind a bit so I can see what he said. Tomatoran like yourself doing wandering deepwood. I am on an adventure of sorts. A Kapura adventure, some would say. I have passed by many different people on my adventure, yet many seem to ignore me. It is almost as if I am not even in their world at all. Yet there is something different about you, Toa. That is why you saw me practicing. You must have seen a lot during your adventure. Where else have you been? Why does he turn his back on him while he talks to him? I've traveled through many places to get here. Let me see. I stumbled on an odd-looking planet in the shape of a ring. A bulky green Toa was fighting a horde of Rahi, who seemed to be shooting energy out of their hands. Is this a reference to something? This is probably a reference to something. I'm too dumb to get the reference. So he's saying he's going to other planets, dang. I didn't want to get my Kanohi damaged, so I left as slowly as I possibly could. That sounds like a Kapura thing. But those are only some of the highlights. Where else have you been? I ended up in a very rocky area called Kreshyolek. The locals there called themselves Githa Yankee! Wait a second! And they seem to be creating more of themselves through oddly shaped orbs. Halo? Yo, I think it is Halo! Githa Yankee, that's a TTRPG stuff. Yeah, is it D&D? Okay. Okay, so he already said that one. So I guess he has like a random selection of things that he says. Oh, no, never mind. Alright, looks like he's trying to get any of their dialogue. Alright. They had a custom bulk order system. Should you make a custom thing with LEGO Digital Designer, but not anymore, but you can still buy parts. There's an open source alternative of LEGO Digital Designer. Might be Bricklink. I just know it's out there and you can buy them from third-party non-LEGO manufacturers and make your own sets. Okay, okay. Should it got pulled, they could have let it get finished and maybe had another publisher polish it up and make it official. I don't know if that's something people can do or not. Like, if that's an option, that's really cool, but, like, I don't think I've ever heard of something like that happening. Yeah, it was totally Halo. I feel really dumb for not getting that reference. LeoCAD. LeoCAD is an open source alternative to Bricklink. Gotcha. Well, I doubt it's in a, well, I mean, obviously it's a fan-made game, so it's not an official LEGO crossover. It's just some nerds putting in a reference. But I feel very dumb for not getting said Halo reference. I guess it's just another game that developers really liked, probably. Yo, Obel Espada, hello, welcome on in. I hope you are having a good one. Based Bionicle Enjoyer. Yes, we are watching the developer walkthrough of Bionicle Masks of Power. Yeah. So it's a game that was a fan game that sadly got canceled, but the developers released footage showcasing what they had developed so far. Well, I guess this isn't even what they've developed so far, because they have this so far. This has only been Liwa's quest. They haven't showed any of the other areas, and I know that they've worked on the other areas because I've seen them in like teasers and stuff. That's another small complaint I would have about this, is how huge it is. Like, I mean, you'd think that'd be the opposite of a problem. Oh, that's beautiful. But yeah, it is kind of big and empty. All right, there's the last Matoran. I think we've got this. Oh, it's Abel. Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that. Abel. I'm probably gonna forget. I apologize in advance if I do. Please be patient with me. Cutting it a little close, don't you think? I was nearly rahi bait. Hey, getting over here was no simple vine swing. Yeah, you can say that again. Well, I appreciate the rescue, even if it took ever long. That makes it all worthwhile. Anyway, I'm going to be late for the ceremony. I'll grab my instrument and head to the sanctuary. Alright, yeah, let's go! Let's go, we got all 4 of them. Or, they did. The player did. I did not. Oh, there's little fishies swimming around. Well, there was. I saw one. Yeah, go look at the fishy. I want to see the fishy. Oh my goodness. He's not looking at the fishy. Hey, Toafilo, yellow. Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. Oh. That's a save point. Oh, some crazy light refraction going on up there. Yo, the cow. Let's go. Indefinite water breathing. Let's go. I mean, that's a good spot to put it, underwater. Nebulux has superior minifigures. Shots fired. Actually, I have no clue what Nebulux's minifigures look like, to be completely honest. Oof, I don't think I've seen a Nebulux set since I was like a little kid. The cow bovine mask? Oh, wow. I'm sure cow means something in some Polynesian language relating to water. Action Maverick, hello. Welcome on in. It's better to be a Bionicle in a Barbie playhouse than a Barbie doll on the deadly island of Voyanui. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's better to be most anything other than on Voyanui. Why'd you spray me, Talmage? Talmage sprayed me with the water bottle. Is this revenge because I sprayed you earlier? Technically could be doing worse. You're not actively dying. Well, that is a positive. You're not dead. What? Talmage sprayed me again. I didn't do nothing. I'm getting harassed. It's showing the breath at half breath, but no, look, the breath's filling up. I guess it's maybe just a visual bug. Sorry to hear you're not doing well, Philo. May things get better soon. Ooh, Nonomatoran. Oh, hey, Liwa. I don't know how I keep finding myself in these situations. Do I know you? Strange for an Onu. Wait, or is it Komatoran to be all the way out here? No, I think he's Onumatoran. Oh, Komatoran. And yes, I suppose it is. That's all he says? Alright. Yeah, I was big into Legos as a kid, for sure. I mean, duh, I'm obsessed with Bionicle. That's probably your first tell that was the case. But, like, even non-Bionicle Lego stuff had a bunch of Ninjago sets and stuff like that. And, like, yeah, even before Ninjago came out, we were big into Lego. Had a big old bucket of Legos that I like building stuff with. You feel like you would enjoy being on Voyanui right now? Oof. Things are that bad? You'd rather be on the Death Trap Island? Ouchies. I hear voices. he seems to think that he can get through that rock. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Exoforce? Exoforce was where it was at. I loved Exoforce. I think Hayato was my favorite. I mean, probably because... Oh my goodness, he just clipped through it. He just developer clipped through it. Let's go. Probably because like Lamatoran people are my favorite in Bionicle, and Hayato was basically a Leitoa. But yeah, Exoforce was great. Even though I'm not really that familiar with Bionicles, I personally feel like it's underrated. So I mean, it's only underrated nowadays because we haven't gotten any new Bionicle content for years, and since 2015, I think. So it's been 10 years since Bionicle last had anything going on with it. But from 2001 till 2010, I think 2011-ish, it was definitely not underrated. It was very popular. It was. Oof. Hey. It was a big deal back in the early 2010s. Or 2000s, I guess, not 2010s. Lot of millennials nowadays have fond memories of growing up with it. Seeing Bionicle Mask of Power being cancelled like this feels awful. Aw. Sorry that it's just hurt you so badly. Yeah, it's definitely something that is tragic that... Oh, he tried so hard to get all the way over there just for nothing. Weird. Yeah, it's a very tragic thing, I think. They spent so many years pouring so much love into it and effort. Like, it is huge. Like, this is just Liwa's area, and it is massive. Like... They spent a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it feels really bad that they are never able to release it to the public, which is really too bad. But yeah, like what Kelmage said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. At least we have the walkthrough that we could watch, and hey, the team is still together. They've rebranded, and they will continue to make video games. So we do have games to look forward to that LEGO can't pull the plug on, and that we can be playing ourselves instead of just watching videos of it. I once saw a trailer for Bionicle movie when I grew up, and that was all on a DVD. Yeah, they have 4 Bionicle movies out. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'd recommend them. I know you used to be able to find them for free on YouTube. I don't know if they're still on YouTube. Oh, I think that's probably the first sign of the end times, is because LEGO took them down from YouTube recently, like within the last couple months. So that was probably during their first efforts to take control of Bionicle back. Huh. I'm making connections. But yeah, they were on YouTube up until like, yeah, a couple months ago, and then LEGO took them down. You should be able to find them pretty easily online though. You used to be on the dev team? Yo! I didn't know that. That's wild. I know most of what I've worked on will never see the light of day. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Philo. Are any of the Bionicle games still available online? A lot of them are. All the old Flash games that were available on the Bionicle.com website are available at biomediaproject.com. The official like console and PC games though, I don't know if you can find them on that website, but you can find emulators for them really easily, I think. But yeah, I don't know if they're on Biomedia or not. Or biomediaproject.com? I don't remember if it has project in it or not. And then yeah, you could probably find discs on eBay. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he's like mining fossils or something? Ayatoro. Were the games on Xbox? Some of them were. Well, it's no Brackus, that's for sure. What's this, friend? Hey there, Toa. Tell me, what do you make of this? I don't believe we've met. Hey, okay, he keeps turning around when he's talking to people. I'm just gonna pause it real fast to answer your question. Obviously the Flash games were not, but I'm pretty sure the officially released, like, video games like Bionicle Heroes and Bionicle the Game and stuff, I think they did have an Xbox release. I don't believe we've met. I'm certain we haven't. I don't run into your kind very often. I thought Onomatoran despised the sunlight. I thought airfolk despised water, and yet here you are, waiting in it. Don't remind me. Fair point. Oh, that's true. Leo really does hate water. Tell me, what do you make of this? It's a city slicer. It is? You're far from home, indeed. Yeah, slicers were definitely before my time, so I have never even seen pictures of them, I don't think. So what brings you out this way? This does. Right. Tell me, what do you make of this? What's this fossil you've unearthed? Doesn't look like any Rahi beast to me. That's the question, Toa. Found a few similar fossils in the depths of Onuwahi, but never this close to this surface. Prospectors back at the village have started calling them Keko. This is the most complete fossil we've found. That's a really funny Easter egg to put in there. To have slicers in here. I mean, they obviously weren't canon to the universe, but that's a really funny Easter egg. I like that. If you play Legacy Bionicle Masks of Power, you can see me in the credits. Wait, what? This is the first I've heard of Legacy one. How does one play this? We don't know if this demo has credits or even included me in them if they did. Yeah, I haven't reached the end of it. I don't imagine that it would. It might have credits in the description. I don't know. What's the deal with turning away before speaking animation? Was it a bug, or is there some lore custom of facing away from people before speaking to them? It's probably a bug. I wouldn't be surprised. There's definitely no lore reason. Calmage says they all have stinky breath. No, so this game did have a couple months of polish left on it before it was ready to be released to the public. And they did say they are aware of several known bugs that they were actively working on fixing when they released the demo. So it could be that the speaking one was just one of them. Oh, let's go! We're gonna free the band. Here's a fun fact about Bionicle. Apparently it literally saved LEGO from going bankrupt in the early 90s. This is true. Toa Liwa, I cannot thank you enough. All of our musicians are sound safe, and we can finally begin the ceremony. Shall we get started? Yeah, that's true. They were facing big financial difficulties, and Bionicle's popularity saved them from going bankrupt. Yeah, because other than that, the only big IP that they had that was making them any sort of money was Lego Star Wars, and they had to pay royalties to Lucas. All the other IPs that they had weren't selling very well, so they wanted to... Oh! That's funny. So they wanted to, yeah, make something that could help them out. By not Matanui, the Makuta has crashed the game. Aid us in our quest against the darkness by submitting a report. I like that crash report. That's really funny. Darn it, well, we don't get to see what's on the other side. That's too bad. It could be that they just didn't make it that far. Well, it was too bad. Oh, no. It was just a crash. Oh, oh, dang. Oh, no. Oh, had to run his dev hacks to salvage it. That was really funny. You got your own projects that you switch to. Oh yeah, like your well, I don't know if you want me to say it in here if you don't want Lego get in the wind of it, but I know that your other project that you posted progress pictures of in the Discord has been really, what's the word I'm looking for? Very well done. Very accurate to the Motunui online game. And very impressive in my opinion. Get a Bionicle ride at Legoland. Yep, they still do have the Bionicle ride. It is called Bionicle Blaster still, I think. It did used to have 3 big old statues of Tahu Gali and Liwa Nuva, but they took them down, I think last year. But yeah, the ride is still there, and it's still Bionicle themed. Oh, that's the first time we've seen him wipe out like that. That was funny looking. Does the Makuta have cooties? Yes. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Toliwa, I cannot thank you enough. All of our musicians are sound safe and we can... Oh yeah, we already read this. Alright, so we'll get the animation again. Like how the little Matoran just spawned in. Probably had to despawn him for the animation. Gotta let go over Hero care about it. Alrighty. I just wanted to be careful. But no, Phil's working on a VR. Oh my goodness. VR version of the Motunui online game, if I remember correctly. Or I don't remember if it was just the game or if it was just the settings from it for you to be able to walk around in and have like a hub for. But yeah, what he's posted has been very impressive so far. Oh, let's go, it's the Nui Kopen! These guys were like all over the place in the Bionicle the game. Okay, I was surprised to learn that they were a special like combiner model. Like I thought they were just another random Rahi. Hello, Gin Tamashi, welcome on in. Wait a second, and Game Grotto, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate it. Welcome, 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 welcome. I will address your question in a second, Gin. But hello, I hope everybody is having a lovely day. Can we get a shout out? No, let me shout you out myself. There we go. If you guys haven't followed Game Grotto, go do it. Everybody who joined us in the Game Grotto raid, I want you to tell us your favorite thing about Game Grotto. Plug them. Tell us why we should drop everything and give them a follow. Thank you so much. My name's Neb. I'm a family-friendly C4 VTuber. I play a lot of Warframe, and I'm kind of obsessed with Bionicle. So this here is Bionicle Masks of Power. And to answer Gintamashi's question, I'm not actually playing this. This is a video on YouTube that I'm reacting to, basically. We're doing the reaction tuber thing. So I'm not actually playing it, and that is because this this game is a fan game that got the plug pulled by Lego. So they were going to release a demo for it in August, but thanks to LEGO pulling the plug on it, the demo will now never see the light of day. And so because of that, they recorded a developer walkthrough.
Those are the bee's knees.
Hello, Arctic Snail.
They're easy
Welcome
on
on
my
in.
hands, and there's nothing more graceful than death
Give
by
me a second.
gunshot. The way they crumple, I'm getting goosebumps.
But yeah,
You?
so they released a developer walkthrough of the demo that would have been available to the public had LEGO not pulled the plug on it. So that is what I am watching right now. I'm not actually playing the game. But hello, everybody. Welcome on in to Rabid Beefalo and Arctic Snail. I hope you guys are having a good one. Rabid Beefalo says, I love husband-wife duo channels, or at least pairs who are both make content together.
Hey, that's us.
Calmage is over on the other side of the room being indignant and saying that's us. But yeah, I'm Neb. Calmage is making snide comments from the other side of the room. We are married. Yeah, there you go. Boom. We're cool too, we promise. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What happened that caused the the thing? Oh, it's the Kini. Okay, well I guess that's the end. Maybe Calmage will do some Mountain Dew streams. I think there are some new Mountain Dew flavors that are either available or will be available in like June or something. So more Mountain Dew to come. But for now, I mean, I had the idea of comparing off-brand Mountain Dews, but I haven't gotten around to tracking them all down. Just the Cookie says, I also like husband-wife streams. Y'all sweet? No you? No you. Makes you sad that LEGO nixed the project? Yeah, me too. I would have really liked to play it. And yeah, it makes it extra tragic because you can tell that there is a ton of love poured into the game. Oh, hey, so there are credits. There you go. Definitely gonna watch all of these even though I usually don't. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it took them like 8 years to get as far as they have, so it's really sad and tragic that it was all for naught. But the game developer company rebranded, and they are going to be continuing, and they are going to make their own unique game that is not Bionicle. So yeah. Let me see. Did I miss any chat messages? TK! Hello, TK! Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good one. There's no background music during the credits. You guys are cool? No, you. Pre-ordered Secret of the Mime. Oh, is that Game Grotto's game? I know they have a game that they're working on, and I feel very embarrassed to not remember the name of it off the top of my head. But go wishlist Game Grotto's game and get it if it's available. I feel like a fake fan. Because I remember seeing gameplay of it, because they were doing like a test of it with a bunch of other people, and it looked pretty fun. Wait, what? Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out in November? What do you mean? Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has been out for like years and years. Oh, you're talking about the movie! Ow! Oops. Motoric Conlang. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they did have some sort of language that they were following for the Matoran voice acting. Oh, it's FNAF. Ah, never mind. Well, wishlist Game Grotto's game anyway.
Which one?
Huh?
We hope you enjoyed our homage to the
Yeah.
Bionicle brand. Although this
Yeah.
is only a small slice of what we had
Wishlist
planned,
Game Grotto's game.
still, we are incredibly proud of how the project has evolved, and are pleased to have shared some of that work.
All right, take care,
We
Green
cannot
Grotto. Thank you for
enough
stopping
your
by.
support over the years.
Have a good
In so
one.
many ways, that is what has motivated us to continue through it all.
What was it?
From the bottom of our hearts,
Mansions at Midnight.
you.
There you go. Yes.
and may the Great Spirit guide you.
See, I know the name. Calmage is a real
Calmage is a real fan. Yes. Calmage is a real fan. Neb is fake fan. Very tragic. All right. Well, there you go. Bionicle Masks of Power, or what we have of it. Is Markiplier the main role? I have no idea.
Yes, the bite of 87. Markiplier biting people.
The bite of 87 is just Markiplier biting people? That would be really funny. But no, I genuinely have no idea if Markiplier is in it or not. For a moment when we rated it, I saw the Warframe extension overlay and thought there was somehow a Lego mod / texture pack for Warframe. There's actually a bunch of those. There's a Lego mod / texture pack for Skyrim, and somebody made it for like one of the God of War games. Like I remember seeing them posting updates for that pretty regularly. So hey, yeah, if you like one of the God of War games, I don't remember which one, the one with the kid, then yeah, there is a Bionicle skin for that. But no, not for Warframe. Warframe, I don't think is possible to have any mods. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I do play tons and tons of Warframe. That's why I've got the extension. Play it every Sunday. And yeah. We Warframe here. Oh, you did? Kelmage says he got your Rully. Aw, I wanted to farm it with you. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you got her. Nice. Okay, well, we can farm the Daihu together then. You don't have a computer at the moment, but I wouldn't mind playing it on the PS5. Ah. Well, hey, I don't know if it's going to be available on the PS5 or not, but you could ask. All right. Yeah, I was looking through the credits and trying to keep an eye out for Philo. Calmage. You're 100% sure they redid everything you made for it. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, you haven't played any yet, but I'll have to check those out. Oh, like I'm sure there are more skins. There's Takua 64, which I think is just a Bionicle reskin of Super Mario 64. Like there's quite a few games with Bionicle skin packs out there. You just have to know where to look. I don't know. Anyway. Yay. Let's head over to the chatting screen. Yay. Well, thank you for the like there, Blanco. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I do Warframe every Sunday, and then I do a bunch of other games. I'm currently working my way through Super Mario Odyssey, so, I mean, hey, if you want to see me fail through that, you're more than welcome to. I'm not very good at the game. I also am obsessed with Bionicle and love it, so if you ever want to talk Bionicle, you have my blessing to come into the chat and ask me any Bionicle question you want, or just talk about Bionicle, and I'll be very happy to talk with you about it, too. 200 hours of Warframe, and I'm slightly overwhelmed by the open world stuff like last time I tried. Also, the big Skylands with parrying, etc. Oof, I hate the big Skylands with parrying. I mean, I don't hate them, but it is probably my least favorite content in Warframe. Yeah, so Warframe, I mean, the open world areas, like most stuff in Warframe, like, you get good things from doing it, but the game's not going to force you to do it. So if you don't like doing the open world stuff, you can just ignore it. Thank you, Justin the Cookie, for the cheer. Did you attach a message with the cheer? No, just a bit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream. Let's go. But yeah, it is okay. 200 hours. Trying to figure out where that would put you in the story. I mean, you might have finished the story. I don't know. Just trying to figure out what advice I could give. Just play, figure out your own goals, and figure out what you want to get, and focus on that, and don't let the open worlds distract you, I guess. Background music. You're fuming finding out they shut down that game. Yeah, it is a sad, unfortunate reality. I kind of wish that they had let it be, but alas, it is not to be. Very pain. You actually don't know anything about Bionicle except that it had a ride at Legoland. Well, it's got 10 years of incredibly deep lore and incredibly good world building and a great magic system, so I will happily talk your ear off about it at any point you want, except for now, because I'm really tired and I need to end the stream. We are 39 minutes overtime. Yikeroonies. So we're going to head out. We're going to send you guys on a raid. I'm going to figure out who that's going to go to, but in the meantime, let me do this and this. So that first message is universal across all of Twitch. It'll work whether or not you're subscribed. The second message, as you can see, doesn't work if you are not subscribed. If you are subscribed, it's gonna look like this. Go ahead and copy and paste those into whoever we end up raiding. You can, of course, use different emotes. You can use a different message. You can make up your own message. I don't mind as long as you spam the heck out of it. I want to see everybody here spamming the raid message and giving a very high energy raid to whoever we end up raiding. Okay, let me double check the redeem page to make sure I didn't miss any redeems. Redeems. Did I miss anything? So we gotta double the It's Rainin' Nebs. And double the Face Gatling. Let's see, I did say hi to Monkey. I did not say hi to Orc! Orc, hello, welcome! I didn't notice you sneak in. I hope you had a lovely 48 minutes of content before I realized you were here. Pain. He did the check-in. I don't think he said anything in chat. I'm sorry, Orc. I don't look at the check-ins very frequently. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. Alright, and then I did the lore dump from Mega. Alright. Okay. I actually don't know what Twitch Sings is. I just use the emotes because I'm space-themed and I'm orange and purple, and these are stars that are orange and purple. And they're universal across Twitch. I didn't realize it was from a thing. You'll have to tell me more. But in the meantime, we are going to be heading out. So yeah, if you are on Twitch, we're going to do a raid. If you're on YouTube, there will be no raid. I'm sorry. I don't have that unlocked yet. Let me figure out. So we've got Zoo's live, Jester Wonderland's live. Oh no, it's not Zoo, it's Zoe. I forgot. She changed her name. It's between those two is the people that I'm really heading. No, it wasn't last week. It was a lot longer than that. But you're right. I haven't raided Zoo in a while. And I have raided Jester semi-recently. So yeah, let's raid Zoo. Good point. No, it wasn't last week. I don't know about that. But anyway. There you go. You guys got your raid messages copy-pasted? I want to see spammage. So Zoe? Am I allowed to call her Zoo? Is she? I don't know. Zoe. Okay. Zoe is super friendly. She's super wholesome. She's the sweetest marshmallow fluffy snow person you're ever gonna meet. She's too wholesome for this world. Bully her with kindness. Do it. Do it. Show her too much kindness and have melt her heart and melt her brain. Do it. Do it. I believe in you guys. All right, take care. I will see you. What day is today? Wednesday. I will see you Saturday for more Super Mario Odyssey. And remember, if you're ever sad, no, today's Thursday. But yeah, I'll see you Saturday for Super Mario Odyssey. And remember, if you're ever sad that you can't kill anyone IRL, just know that you can always kill them with kindness. Bye-bye!